Ah.
Konnichiwa! It's Exocolonist finale day! Hooray!
Hooray, hooray.
Are you excited,
Hello.
Mama?
Yeah. Slightly
Yeah.
scared, slightly excited.
No, it's normal. Everything's good.
Everything's normal and good. And
So
nothing's going to go horribly wrong.
in case you want a recap of how this run's been going, if you're just tuning in, this is how the run's going. You can see some of these.
There's a nice picture of Cal's butt.
Yeah, he's got his butt
Yay.
out.
Oh, Cal, I like Cal.
Yeah,
I'm going to have
I
to
know.
replay and pretend to be fucking monogamous so I can get Cal. This is going to be hard.
I can't wait for you to try and get with Cal and realize how difficult it is, and then come to me like, Nomia.
Maybe that will
How
happen.
do I date Cal?
How do I date Cal? Why can't I date Cal? Maybe I'll try Rex first. He seems pretty easy.
Wow.
He seems like a slut.
I always end up accidentally dating Tang.
Oh, okay.
My problematic girl.
Mm,
Listen, she's just kind of like, you know, she's not afraid to make out
okay, good.
in a closet while she's doing work. She's like, all right, anyways.
Cute.
You know, like, if you don't know what you're doing at the end, you can kind of be like, Tang, and she'll be like, yep, all right.
Okay.
She's great.
But we
I
won't
love
be doing
her.
that on this stream because I'm not allowed to get.
No, and we
thirsty
don't
with
actually know why
characters.
she's so problematic. No, she is problematic. No, we know why she's problematic. She's
no,
very
there's been.
problematic.
There have been.
She's
hints
been
of it.
she's been problematicing about.
Yeah.
I love her.
She feels a bit capitalist to me.
Yeah, a little bit. She's a bit of a human
A little bit.
supremacist also. She kind of doesn't like aliens.
Yeah.
I don't know if she's a human
Yeah.
supremacist. I think she more just hates being alive a little bit. I think she just
Hates being alive. She wants
yeah, like the way she talks about humans is like, you know, we've heard her talk like she just wishes like she's like AI is so useful because they don't have to worry about meat sacks. And I'm
Yeah.
like, damn, Tang, you're right. No meat sack,
Yeah.
no meat sack to worry about.
That's right.
Because I think she said something along the lines of like my gender affirmation surgery just made me realize that I hate my meat sack more than I hate them.
So even changing the meat sack was not enough.
She's like, damn it,
To make
meat
her
sack
like meat
not
sacks.
change enough. Get the meat sack out of here.
Yeah.
Anyways, hi, my name is Nomia Vixie. My pronouns are anything, but mostly they them. And this is my mother. My mother, who I share
Nomia's
DNA with.
Nomia's DNA mother, whose pronouns are
The
they
DNA.
them.
Yay, the DNA mother.
Hmm.
I've got several parents.
Hmm.
Only two of which I share DNA with, and this is one of them.
Hmm. Unfortunately, because my DNA is not great. But having said that, I don't know if any of your parents have really great DNA.
No, not particularly.
We're all a bit disastrous in different ways. Yeah.
Anyway, oh no. Dallas is, speaking of which, we don't know why she's problematic. Oh no, speaking of problematic Tang. By the way, I've been playing in my own time with harder card challenges on.
Oh.
And damn, that makes it harder. But also kind of more interesting, because it's more fun to fail every now and then.
Yeah, okay. And then deal with the difficulties of failure.
Yeah. Because it's kind of like, when you get good at the game, it's like, but then I don't fail ever. And it's like kind of interesting to fail. It's like rolling in 1 in D&D. Rolling in 1's fun sometimes.
Yeah, it is.
And so I like try to fail more, and that's why I play with the harder card challenges on. Even though I'm not great at the harder card challenges, I just want the I want the failure.
Do you know that Oliver Darkshire one-page RPGs?
No, but I know someone who makes one-page RPGs. Wow, Maxie, Maxie makes one-page RPGs. Wouldn't that be cool if everyone went to their itchy? Oh no, it's in caps. Will Nightbot like that's in caps? I don't know.
That is
Is
a very good
Nightbot
point.
cap sensitive? Yeah, all right, he got it.
Anyway, I have seen a few of Oliver Darkshire's one-page RPGs, and I just saw one this morning, which is an older one, but it's called Roll a D6 and Throw Yourself into the Sea.
True.
That's pretty much throw yourself into the sea. You will need a 6-sided die and the ocean rules.
Nice.
For roll a D6 and throw yourself into the sea. And then there's like
Nice.
a poem. And then there's a start here, and then there's this box is for your emotions, big box. And then this box is not for player use, which is a small box. And that's pretty much it.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
I wonder if Maxie knows about it. Maxie knows a lot about these kinds of things.
I don't know.
Most of my I've been writing poetry lately. I think I've mentioned this on stream, and most of my poems are about anti-capitalism. I wrote one yesterday called "Jesus Hates You."
I should post that. I'm just thinking I'm going to post this one or I'm going to boost it on my Mama Vixie Fediverse account, and then it will get, what do you call it, bridged to Blue Sky.
Do you want to hear my
that.
"Jesus Hates You" poem?
Yeah, sure, go.
All right, this is kind of dark. It's not that funny, but you can imagine it's funny. I wrote this yesterday and did not proofread it. I don't believe in God, but I know that he hates you. I don't believe in Jesus, but I know that he hates you too. He condemned all you stand for, he loved all that you condemn. I don't believe you truly love him and act according to his word, because if you did, he would love you, and I know for sure that he doesn't. That's the whole thing.
Wow. That's great.
You know, just some feelings about some stuff.
Yeah. I think it's quite fair.
Yeah.
Where am I? Trying to find myself on
I tend to
Blue Sky.
believe that Jesus was a real person.
Hmm?
I believe that he's a real guy. He was a real guy.
He might have been a real guy. I don't know if he was actually the son of God.
No, I tend to not really believe in that kind of stuff, but I do believe that probably Jesus was a guy.
Yeah. He might have been a guy. I think
Probably
that's
hung
reasonable. An actual historic figure.
Yeah, he probably hung out.
Yeah.
Anyways, do you want to play video game?
Sure.
I don't think there's really religion in Exocolonist. I don't think so, really.
Oh.
Probably a random dude in the area. Yeah, probably a couple of random dudes. Anyways, Mother, it is time.
Yes. Yes.
It is time for game. You also have heroic, so +1 to physical skill increases for 3 months.
Can I say, I don't like his adult outfit, or their adult outfit. It feels like boring to me.
Wow, okay, rude.
It's a bit basic.
Do you want to tell that to the artist who designed it?
Look, there's so many cute outfits. Can I just complain that this one feels basic? Oh shit, Nomia, I have to answer a phone call. I'm so sorry, but this is really important.
Oh no,
So,
oh no. Okay, mute yourself, mute yourself.
Okay, all right. Shit, how do we?
There you go. All right, Mama's busy. Mama, do I have a thing? Okay. Hang on, I have this. Okay, here we go. There we go. Just put this on their head. Can I make this? No, I can't. Just put them on, put that on their head. Okay, let's have a look at the cards that we've got. Do you think Mama will remember to unmute? I wonder. Oh, we've got so many crystal clusters and so many yellow flowers. Jesus. Am I missing anything? Are these all the presents? Is red Xeno eggs, medicinal roots. Yeah, this is all the stuff. This is all the stuff. We only have one bubba fruit though. Oh, we are wearing our beautiful cape. Alright. And our beautiful memories. In case you're joining the stream, you haven't watched the whole thing, these are our beautiful memories. Wow, how beautiful. We've got 2 radioactive plants. Contemporary one. Did we ever? We never upgraded that. We still have regular contemperament. Can we upgrade that? Wait, how do you upgrade it? Is it? Oh, I don't remember how to upgrade it. What was I saying? What was it? New gadgets? That was the enhance your DNA. I don't remember. Dude, I keep forgetting that Mama doesn't have max perception because I really like taking eagle eyes and then getting my perception maxed early on. So I keep forgetting that Mama doesn't have it. I'm so used to the third perk. What if I just controlled Mama while they're on the front call and I just hung out with Vase a bunch? Do you think Mama would like that? Mama would like to hang out with Vase. I think they'd really like that. I think they'd enjoy that direction that the story was going. We can talk to Hold My Hop though. Hold My Hop, where are you? There you go. Make Hold My Hop squeak. Just make him bounce a little bit. Didn't he squeak? Doesn't he squeak? We should be able to hear it. Someone say hot dog? I said hot dog. Hi, Eddie. Welcome. Oh wow, we have perks in everything except combat. And yet Mama keeps trying to do combat things. Let Mama fight. Let Mama fight. Go feral for hot dogs are one of my favorite foods ever. I have an issue with hot dogs where I personally can't eat food that gets residue around my mouth because I have an autism thing where the second I have any kind of residue around my mouth, I need to wash my face like 5 times. I hate it. I have a very methodical way of eating pizza. And even then, I often have to wash my mouth after eating pizza. But burgers are really hard for me, and hot dogs are really hard for me. Same thing with banana. I've never had it with banana. But yeah, I can't do burgers unless they're really thin. I can't do burgers with a ton of stacking stuff on it because I have a very small mouth. I think this is no Nomia law, but I have a very small mouth, like weirdly small. Like my mouth doesn't open very far. My mouth isn't very big height-wise or width-wise. I've just got a small little baby mouth. It doesn't open very high at all. Hang on. My mouth opens to about 3 fingers wide. Is that a normal thing to measure? Yeah, so anything thicker than 3 of my fingers, I can't bite into. My mouth doesn't get around it. And so if I eat a burger that's taller than that, and I get, like, condiments or sauces on the edge of my mouth, I'm gonna scream. I'm gonna lose it. And I have that with hot dogs a bit. So I tend to have very dry hot dogs and very dry burgers. Because if you don't have sauce on them, then the sauce can't get on your mouth, you see? You see? Big brain. I have been experimenting a bit with adding more sauce to burgers and hot dogs, just to kind of like train myself out of this habit because it's not exactly conducive to my life. I would like to be able to eat food without needing to wash my face obsessively, you know? But like, usually my hot dogs are just like hot dog bun, like, I guess butter or mayo on the bun. So not like on top of the burger, just kind of like to make the bun moister, and like cheese, like shredded cheese. But I can't do like relish or mustard or ketchup or anything like that because then it gets on my face and I want to die. Burger is kind of similar. Burgers have to be small and thin. I don't usually eat meat burgers. I usually eat veggie burgers. I was a vegetarian for a long time and I'm not anymore. Because I was too anemic. I was too anemic and too autistic to really to really expand my diet within vegetarian means. So I decided I'll just eat meat but less. But I realized that I actually just kind of don't like the taste of a lot of meat. So I just still eat veggie versions of meat a lot of the time. Especially burgers and hot dogs. I eat veggie versions of them most. Honestly, the only meat I really eat is like chicken sometimes, but usually only like schnitzel or Kievs or stuff like that. Cause I don't like. Oh, I hate when you're eating meat and there's like stringy bits in it. Oh, I hate it. Oh, I hate it. When there's like tendons and fat in the meat that you eat and it's like bouncy and I hate it. I hate it. So that keeps me away from eating a lot of just like chunk of meat. You know, when you're eating like haunch of beast. I don't really eat haunch of beast very often. I don't eat like drumsticks or anything because there's bits on it. Or like bacon. People love the fat on bacon and I hate it so much. It like is sticky and stretchy and you can't chew through it. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. So I tend to, when I do eat meat, it's like sausages and like schnitzel that's pounded, like more processed meat that's got it's more cohesive a texture. Because otherwise you just get like chunks of really stretchy fat in there and it's ugh. One time I was eating barbecue and I ate a piece of meat and the fat, there was a stringy piece of like, it was like a tendon or something and it got stuck between my teeth. Like one part of it got stuck between my teeth, but I didn't realize it got stuck between my teeth. And so I tried to swallow the bite. And so part of the tendon got swallowed down my throat, but the other part was stuck between my teeth, so it wouldn't go down all the way. And so it got like caught in my throat and I couldn't like get it out either way. I couldn't get it from out between my teeth and I couldn't get it out of my throat and I was just like perpetually choking on this fucking rubbery piece of meat. And I hated it. It's fucked up. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Chicken nuggets? No, chicken nuggets are okay. Because they're more consistent texture. They don't have random bits of fat or tendon shit in there. That's okay. I don't like... It's not my favorite. I don't like meat in general that much. But a veggie burger I feel like is better for me because they're often made with a bunch of protein-rich ingredients. So they have like supplemented iron in them sometimes. You get those ones. So you kind of... And then it's also veggies in there. So you get like the experience of eating burger but with more veggies, you know? It's more veggies and also there's no stringy bits in it, you know? It's much better for me, I think. Oh, and yeah, I've been getting these like, I don't know what it means by, this is a common thing in Australia. I don't know if it's a common thing anywhere else. Let me know what country you're in and if this is a style of thing you get often. But Australia often has Mexican style blank. And by that they mean it just has some jalapenos in it. I think is what they mean by it. But I've been getting these just like, they're just like Coles branded like Mexican style veggie burgers. And dude, they're so good. Like they're just like, it's just like a patty of like veggies and like beans and it's kind of spicy. Not that spicy, but like it's like flavorful spicy, you know? And I do that and I get like cheese rolls from Coles or Baker's Delight and I just slice them in half. Oh, hello. I'm talking about burgers. Hello, mama.
I'm so sorry about that, but I have a job.
I slice the cheese roll in half. And then I put Kewpie mayonnaise on either side because you can't really do butter or like additional cheese with the cheese roll. It doesn't feel right. So I put Kewpie mayonnaise on either side and then I put the veggie patty in there.
Yeah. Did you hear what I just said because you were just talking about cheese rolls?
Yeah, it was a job thing.
Yeah, I have a job.
You have a job?
Tomorrow.
Yay!
Yeah. No, I don't know. I'm really in two minds about it and I won't talk about it too much on stream because it's not like I haven't signed a contract yet. I'm going to talk about it tomorrow morning. But yeah.
Yes.
Hey,
No, I heard you say
I knew that's what that call
things.
was about, so I was like, what?
I heard you say a job thing, so I thought it was just a job thing. But no, it was actually on a job offer?
It is a 69-day contract. And I did say nice to the person who was talking about it. And she didn't pick up on it at all. She said
Damn
she
it!
didn't respond. And I went, oh God. Oh God.
Listen, don't worry about it. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Like that, I had a work meeting many years ago with somebody I didn't know very well, and like who became a good work colleague over time. And we were talking about how we can be really fussy about grammar and punctuation, and how can be a bit anal about it sometimes. And I just was like enthusiastically said, "I love anal," and then I went, "Oh God."
Mama, you can't be doing that.
And one of the people I already knew just didn't respond at all, and the new person just like almost shat themselves laughing, and then we became good friends after that.
Listen, the person you already knew has to laugh, otherwise it's weird.
What?
You have to laugh, otherwise it's weird. If someone says something like that, you have to laugh, otherwise you're an asshole. Am I the asshole?
In that, I don't know. I didn't say it with that intention, but it just came out, and then I immediately went, "Oh God, no! Why did I say that? Oh."
I usually
anyway.
don't care that much about grammar or like punctuation or pronunciation. The one thing that gets me is when people say pronunciation.
A pronunciation?
That one pisses me off for no good reason.
Oh.
Like I try not to, because like I generally believe in the linguistic philosophy that if people say a word a certain way enough and it's understood, then it is that's how you say the word. But
descriptivism. That's called descriptivism.
Descriptivism. However, I think pronunciation sounds stupid and bad. I think pronunciation sounds stupid and bad, and I don't like it.
That's fair.
Who's saying it like that? So many people say it like that. You don't even know. So many people say it like that. It pisses me off.
People who one of the things though is that if you only ever read a word and you don't hear it pronounced, I want to say pronounced now or something else. Pronounced. Then you might not know how it's supposed to be pronounced.
But it's spelled pronunciated. It's spelled pronunciated, but I think people just, because that's a phenomenon. When people read, people usually only read the first and last part of a word and then kind of fill in the gaps for the middle part.
The word noun is in the middle of it, and people are familiar with the word noun. And you just said pronounce, which is none, not noun. So it is...
No, but now it isn't spelled with the noun. It's spelled N-U-N.
Is it?
Yeah, it's spelled pronunciation.
Oh, whoops.
Right?
Thank you.
Oh my God, even you were doing it!
Pronunciation.
Yeah, it's spelled pronunciation.
So it is.
See?
Whoops! So it is. But
so
then there's the word pronounce, which is...
So pronounce is pronounce.
Pronounce and pronunciation. So, and I think that... But pronounce is spelled with the word noun in it, right?
Yeah.
Pronunciation isn't. And so I can see why people would get the mistake.
Yeah, I understand why it happens, but it pisses me off because I think pronunciation is just a uncomfortable word and it sounds bad when you say it with your mouth. Pronunciation
we're 25
sounds
minutes
bad.
in and we haven't actually done anything in the game.
Yeah, do you want to play a video game?
All right, sure.
What do you want to do? Decide.
Sure. So, was it Dallas said rest in late wet? Was there anything exciting that you talked about while I was gone? Getting a job?
I was mostly talking about burgers.
Burgers. Oh, now I want a burger.
I was talking about the one time I got a tendon stuck between my teeth and I swallowed the bite and half the tendon went down my throat and half the tendon was stuck between my teeth. So it was like perpetually triggering my gag reflex for like 3 minutes while I was trying to get it out.
Oh no.
It was really, that actually happened while we were at dinner together. I think it was at KBBQ.
Oh.
It was when we were eating samgyeopsal. Yeah, it was samgyeopsal.
Oh, we need to go and have samgyeopsal again. That was so nice.
Yeah, but I'm traumatized from the event.
No.
Listen, samgyeopsal was really good, but I'm traumatized from the event.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
I need to
do anything.
Anyway, what do you want to do? What are you doing?
Go and teach the children. Go and walk with the children in nature or something. But yeah, teach the children.
Educate the children. And we are 19.
No, educate the children.
All right. You want to tutor children? We do have a buff to physical skills.
Oh, well, then we want to do something physical. Forget that. Get out of the brain area.
Just kidding. Just kidding. Just kidding. What do you want to do?
Go back to the. We want to increase toughness.
Toughness.
So how do we increase toughness?
Exploring. I think sports ball and I think some stuff in geoponics.
Let's go to geoponics because we got told off for sports ball last time for being a baby.
Yeah, Nemini called us a baby for playing sports ball.
Yeah.
Yeah, work on the farm is biology and toughness, but we are maxed out in biology. Oh wait, tend the animals. Tend the animals is animals. Oh, animals is actually a physical skill.
Oh, and that'll get us empathy as well.
Yes.
Oh, but I see. No, only empathy, not toughness. Let's shovel some dirt. We haven't done that for a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not always shoveling. You sometimes get to control the huge robotic vehicle that has been fitted with a plow. The robot plow is massive and intimidating, and it can easily grind through rocks or even trees. The colony only has one, so you have to be very careful when you give it instructions. You're tasked with taking a bunch of rocks out of a field and given the robot player to do it. Cal loads up its software on his hollow palm, and there's a lot going on there. All these digital gauges and a long list of possible subroutines with parameters to enter. Sol, he says nervously poking at the interface. Do you want to try doing this?
So what is that? Control the robot
You need
player.
reasoning 10.
Yeah, well, that's an easy one. All right, let's do that.
Right, easy peasy. You give it the dimensions of the field you're plowing, the desired depth, and add a subroutine for rock removal indicating the general size of rocks.
Oh, that's a shit card.
Yeah, it's an earlier card.
Yeah.
This is an earlier event. The machine whirs and adjusts to its digging tools and sets to work. You get the field cleared in a record time, and you can see Cal enjoy a half day off.
Okay. And we've got no red cards at all.
Nope.
That's great. Nope. Okay. And all those cards are shit.
Yeah.
God damn. Hey, can we draw another hand? Give us another hand.
We've got like 10 crystal clusters.
Yeah, let's do that then. That's better. All right, so we can have 3 6s, I think, can't we? The cards of the beast. Oh, no, it already gives us a +1. Sorry, and then but we can have 4 5 6, can't we?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's good.
Is there anything better? I don't feel like finding anything better unless you want to try finding something better.
I think that's fine. Yay,
it's better! It's the best!
Yeah.
+5 toughness. Oh, where are we? Oh, we need one more toughness!
One more.
And the investigation into the bombing during the glow attack continues all month. Oh yeah, there was a bomb that blew up the wall. Remember? Right. Governor Lam and his goons can't find a way to pin it on any of the Stratos, and over time people come to accept that it was Dis who was probably the culprit. Oh, and Dis is gone. Oh,
Dis is gone, that's right.
The rumor doesn't make anyone feel better, but it does take the heat off the others, including yourself. As usual for this time of year, your dreams have been more vibrant and invasive. You have trouble distinguishing dream from reality during the day, and you dread falling asleep at night. How'd that hot bite get into your room?
Follow it.
You chase it out of your balcony door and find yourself on a thickly wooded path, the mushwood pressing in close on every side. The light is weird here, pink and glittering, casting teal shadows. The hot bite disappears down a hole in the ground, and without thinking you dive after it, squeezing your shoulders to fit through. You tumble into a cave, beautiful and surreal, shimmering with a light that seems to come from within. When you take a step forward, granules of pink sand crunch underfoot.
Is this also an early game event?
No.
I don't know. No? Okay.
The cave opens out to a forest that seems lifted from a fairy tale. The sunlight beams through the breaks in the trees, illuminating a path of mushroom-ringed stepping stones that lead you to a small cottage. You spot the hot bite hurrying further down the path.
Who's at the cottage?
Dis is here. It's his home, you think. He's hunched over a woodworking bench, and he looks up as if you'd called his name. You realize with an alarm that he's working on himself, as if he's part tree. He waves at you with a hand that ends in small blossoming branches. As, unsettled, you hurry onwards through a door at the rear of the cabin. Too late, you realize the door opens into empty air, and you tumble. Hi, Dale. You land hard on solid ground, your breath whooshing from you. It's hot here, impossibly hot. The twin suns beat down on you, burning your skin on contact, and the air is almost painful to breathe. In all directions stretches a barren wasteland of dead trees, like bones puncturing the dry skin of the planet. You rise from the dusty, cracked earth and begin to walk, stumbling over the bones of unknown creatures. You don't know where you're walking, only that the horizon doesn't change. The red sky just stretches overhead like a great ball of heat pressing down on you. A great roar shakes you and you turn to see a chimeric nightmare. A manticore but with Governor Lum's face. He towers over you from a podium, his claws clacking and his tail thrashing as he proselytizes. We primeval forests swelling, he chants. We the rivers stemming, piercing deep the minds within. We the surface broad surveying. We the virgin soul upheaving. Overhead, the sky is streaked with smoke. You hear a rumbling in the distance.
That sounds like he's being Walt Whitman again. I don't actually know if that's a Walt Whitman poem though. Okay. Run from the monstrous creature.
You flee from the scene, feeling the memory of it cling to you as you push and claw your way through another reality. You stumble forwards into a dark glowing forest. Blessedly cool air brushes your cheeks, thick with moisture and making your face wet as if you've been crying. The path wends upwards, flanked by humanoid figures carrying candles. Some are wearing robes, some armor, some lab coats and envirosuits and formal wear. Some are elderly and some barely 10 years old. All turn to look at you and you realize with a jolt they're you. Every single one of them is you. You see yourself reflected in their eyes as they gaze upon you dispassionately. A line of possibilities is stretching out as far as you can see. The hot bike crouches between the ranks and gazes solemnly out as you pass. You walk steadily upward, feeling their unflinching gaze follow you. Overhead, the wormhole hangs in the sky like an overripe fruit, bending the heavy branch of space and time towards you. It's so close that you feel as if you could touch it. You stretch your hand out, seeking, and you wake up.
Ah.
Gain status insomnia.
Wow, great.
Milky, quiet sunlight pours in through your window, flakes of bromide snow piling up against the glass. You feel as tired as when you went to bed. It's your birthday. You're 19 years old, only one more year as a teenager.
It's your birthday.
You've got mental skills reduced by 1.
Okay. But we already got them pretty high, so that's not too bad. All right, does anyone want to talk to us?
Let's have a look around. This isn't here, but we can check out here anyway.
Okay.
Does Mars have anything fun to say? No. She's just out there being hot.
Give Rex a hug.
Give Rex a hug. You can also give presents to people if you wish.
Alright, let's do that too.
Hugs.
Yay.
Do you want to give someone a present?
Yeah.
We have these.
Okay.
Oh, we don't have any mushwood.
Does anyone like yellow flowers? We've got so many yellow flowers. And strange devices. Tangent. Have we given Tangent we should give Tangent something.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we don't know. Do we know what Nomia likes? Oh, Nomi.
Nomi likes crystals.
Ah, all right. Give Tangent a strange device. Oh, we can't.
No, we can.
Oh no, we can. There we can. Strange device. Give her a strange device.
Tang shrugs. You probably just keep it. I don't even know what I'd do with that. When you says she keep it, she shrugs again. Sure, maybe I'll find a use for it.
Did she like that or not? I can't even tell from Tang's behavior.
It usually says learned.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, when we know that Nem likes red eggs, I don't want to give Vase anything.
Nem likes eggs.
Nem likes eggs. Should we give Nem an egg?
Fruit
I don't know.
Cake.
When is Cal's birthday?
Cal's birthday is in dust? Yeah, late dust.
Late dust. And we didn't get... Did we get a cake? I can't remember.
We
did. We gave him a cake.
Last year we gave him a cake.
Yeah, we gave him a cake. All right. And what does Mars like? Mars likes
crystals.
Yeah. All right. Let's give Mars a crystal.
Hi,
she's
Mars.
A capitalist. Hi, Mars.
Yeah, she is.
Yeah.
Right angle, I can see my face in it. Beautiful.
Lovely.
Yeah, what do we know? We know you're delicate and tough. Yeah, who do we have more info on? Just Mars and Cal, looks like.
Are there any ones
she's a socialist?
who don't know? Oh, Mars is a socialist. Sorry, I was looking at the wrong one. So, are there anywhere we don't know what they like?
Yes. You don't know what Tangent likes.
Okay.
I think it's just Tangent.
Okay. Well, sure. Let's
you
go
don't
and
know
give
what
Tangent
Vase
something
likes.
else. I don't
You
care
can't.
Vase
You can
likes.
only give them one gift at a time.
Oh, okay. All right.
So I realize I need to.
Well, then.
All right.
That digging in the dirt was a bit useless, but we only need one more, so let's go and do it again.
Her season, I believe. Yeah. Taking a lunch break with Cal and talking about edible vertundant plants. Did you know that the dirt and climate and stuff actually changes the taste of what you eat? Cal says, spooning chickpea curry into his mouth. So the stuff we grow in the dirt here actually tastes different than what we grow in hydroponics. And it all tastes different than it did on the ship or on Earth. It's called terroir, like terra, you know, like girth? He smiles, a few grains of rice falling from his mouth. Man, I can't wait to eat more native plants, he says. I think we're going to be better for us, you know? Like, we breathe this air and we drink the water, so why are we still eating Earth food?
Why would the native plants be better? You haven't evolved to eat native plants. All right, fine.
Wow, Cal sounds like a lot more sophisticated than you took him for. Like, terroir? Really? Thinking about this when Cal scoops a handful of red soil. I wonder if vertundant dirt tastes different. Let's find out, he says, bringing it to his mouth.
Okay, what are the options that we get different cards? Does it tell us which cards we get?
The spice must flow or iron stomach.
They're both pretty boring. Let's go, at least use some spices.
Okay, +2 creativity, +2 friendship with Cal. He suggests that instead of eating dirt, Cal should eat something that grows in the dirt. Maybe something like grass roots that you turn up when tilling the fields. Dad says they're kind of edible. They're edible with a strong, spicy taste, kind of like ginger. You make curry with veggies from greenhouses, eggplant and peppers and tomatoes. Are sort of small and sad because Earth doesn't grow here all that well here. You spice it up with a native gingerish root. It's tangy and a little sweet.
All
Those collectible uses free also.
All right. And we've got a 13 there.
Yep.
That's nice. +7 if this is the only mental card, so we could have a 10 if we didn't put the other two up. And we didn't use the wild.
Yeah.
Which I don't think is going to be great.
Turns into a 6.
But still not great.
No.
Well, if we put up both 4s and the 8, would that be more?
Yes.
And what about the wild 4? Oh no, because that's only worth 4.
No, that's more.
Oh, that's more. Okay, that's good. I like that.
All right. Win. Yes.
Win. Yay.
+6 toughness.
Way.
71.
Yay. And what perk did that give us?
Perk?
Oh, we get a new perk.
Okay. 5% chance to gain 1 extra. Oh, that was creativity. We also get creativity perk.
Ah. What are the skills? Those are the skill points. Ah, right.
Update basic cards in the garrison gym. Okay, so you can update cards.
Oh, all right. Let's go off to the garrison gym then and see how that works.
Okay, these are the gym. So you can upgrade these. They cost kudos.
I don't think I care about upgrading either of those. What happens if you upgrade them?
You'd have to find out.
Well, then maybe we'll upgrade that one that only costs 70 kudos just to see what happens. But if it only goes from a 0 up to a 1, then that's going to be so boring.
It went to... Where did it go? I forget where it goes. Yeah. It's a 1, but it's -5 stress.
Oh, I see. Okay. Okay. The -5 stress isn't too bad.
Yeah.
All right. All right.
It's a card for getting rid of stress.
I see.
All right.
Okay.
1 more month of physical increases. But
quiet.
Less mental. We could do animals, and that's empathy.
All right, then. Let's do that.
And then that's also animals, so we get the bonus. Yes, tend to the animals. I'm confirming.
Yes, confirming. Yes.
Alright, you're working with the bristle slugs this week. There's a whole herd of the slug seal porcupine beasts slumbering through the fields and rubbing against their scratching posts. You can walk right up to them and they don't mind at all. I like how they have fun eyebrows. You empty the berry catching buckets and sort through the berries, picking out loose stones and planting any that have sprouted. Those ones will grow into bristle slugs too one day. It's not wet season, when they're fully bristled and cranky about territory, so everyone's playing nice. It's a nice, calm month of picking berries and scritching slugs. You come back from lunch one day to find the door to the pen wide open, and whoops, you must have forgotten to lock it. Good thing bristle slugs don't tend to roam. You do a head count. 15, 16, 17. You seem to be short 1 bristle slug. Luckily, bristle slugs aren't very stealthy. There's a glistening slime trail leading towards the ruins of the stratospheric, decorated with little clusters of berries. You lock the gate and set off along the trail to find your wayward bristle slug.
Well, then track it down.
Need animals 30. You easily find the bristle slug. It's gotten itself wedged between two panels, scritching back and forth in the most perfect scratching situation possible. You laugh and fill your shirt with the berries like a bowl, then gently nudge it back towards the herd. It's slow going, but eventually everyone's back together again. Good work, Rancher!
Yay! Good work, us. One card becomes red. We've got a 7 and an 8. We could turn that blue 8 red, and then
That's
put
a
another.
9.
Oh, it becomes a 9, and then can we go 7, 8? Okay, that's good. And then I guess, what else?
Valley Valley was wild on one side.
Oh yeah, so you could put that up and get a 6, 7, 8, 9, or 6, 7, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, and then put the 4 up.
That's good.
That's good.
Yeah!
Yeah.
Plus 6 animals! Plus 2 empathy!
Wow. All right. So.
Okay. Alright, and we're all better. Don't. Mama doesn't need to know about 6-7.
Mama knows about 6-7 and doesn't care. I think it's stupid.
They're all stupid.
They're all stupid.
I think we can give Tang another gift if you want to try giving Tang a gift.
Alright. Yeah, let's try giving Tang something else.
Alright. Or flesh and blood. Oh yeah, she's mad about the hole in the wall left by the explosion.
Okay.
Right. You want to give her...
Well, I suppose we can try giving her a flower. We've got so many of those.
She likes them!
Wow, okay.
This must be a scientific interest, Tang says, analyzing the flower. She pulls a petal off and look at it. I'll have to have a look at this under a microscope. You want to flirt with her? Yes, YN?
No, we're just going to hope you find it useful.
Chance to walk away, then remembers herself. Thank you, she adds, almost as an afterthought.
Hmm.
I love her. Alright, what do you want to do?
So, should we think about relaxing so that we can do some exploring next?
Depends. Also, is anyone's birthday? Oh, am I looking at that one? I know that one. I'm trying to remember birthdays. If we have any birthday knowledge. I don't think we do.
I don't think
we're at
we
100 in friendship with with Sim, by the way.
Yeah, great.
He just likes you.
Okay.
He thinks you're pretty cool.
I give Vase some shit. No, I don't want to talk to Vase. Oh,
You want to give something to Vase?
give something to Vase.
I don't know.
let's
Lucy
make
started
it-
barking when you said that.
Jesus Christ. Give Vase a thing.
What do you want to give him?
Give him a goddamn flower, bitch.
He dislikes them. He hates them.
Wow.
You give something
Okay,
to Nam.
fine. Have we got any eggs?
Oh yeah.
What is it?
So
She
can you
likes
block
eggs.
someone from sending you hollows just temporarily? I really screwed up and now
Oh,
Vase won't leave
dear.
it alone. God damn it!
God, he's a prick. Fine. Here, I got something for you. I'll give you a flower. You might like them. I know she likes eggs.
Thanks. She's going through a lot right now. Alright,
Yeah.
what do you want to do?
Let's do something restful so that we can go out exploring next turn.
Do you want to fully rest?
Was there anything that can like reduce stress without fully doing nothing else, or is it all just
No.
all rest or nothing? Oh.
You gotta rest. You gotta rest, dude.
All right, let's go and rest on the walls.
Just under walls.
Under walls, maybe we could catch
I do
sight
think-
of, figure out something about what happened to Dis.
Yeah, there's no friendship with this now.
Oh, do it anyway.
View on the top of the towers is stunning. In almost every direction you see the untouched beauty of Autumna spill out before you. Except for where they've cut down a bunch of mush trees and where expeditions vehicles have turned up the dirt and where drainage system is made of big muddy puddle and... Do you want to forget either of these?
Yeah, forget the blue 3.
Yeah, you get those all the time. Your deck gets full of them if you're not careful.
Yeah. All right, let's go exploring. I'll check around
It's
and see if there's anything
full
waiting
of-
for us, and then go exploring.
Everything's full of pollen. Oop, is that something? No. I imagine that. Alright. Hello, everybody. Anything around here? Nothing. Alright, where do you want to go exploring?
I'm not sure yet.
Where do you want to explore?
We haven't been to the plains for a while. Let's go to the plains.
So you can view the map.
Yeah. Or have we been to the subaqueous swamp? I don't think we've been to the swamp, have we?
You have to be a hunter to go there.
A hunter? What does that mean?
You have to apply to be a hunter.
Oh, I didn't want to do that because it involves killing the animals.
Yeah. I didn't go to subaqueous swamp until like 10 playthroughs in. And I was like, oh my god, whole new location.
Okay, let's just survey the plains.
Alright. Have a look around. Oh,
It's
crystal.
been a long time since we've been here.
Have a look around. Twink. Okay, smog snow is driving down. Visibility's poor.
Okay, so, and what's that? That's going to increase our perception. Okay, let's try to find our way.
Okay.
It's easy. Well, then we can do, keep between rounds 4. 4, 5, 6 we can do. But that doesn't let us have the 2 colours. But if we put up the wild 4, that would give us a pair. 2 pairs, in fact. I think that's all right.
Just 1 pair.
No? Oh, just 1 pair, sorry. But
1 pair and a flush.
2 lots of same colour. Oh, well, same colour. 3 same colour. All right. I think that's all right. What do you think?
No, that's less. That's good.
Yeah. All right, let's do that.
All right.
Okay. Then we've got 4, 5, 3, 4, 5, 6 we could do. If we do,
which one? 3.
Yeah, I think that's all right. That's 31. Means we only
you just gotta get the max score on this last one.
Yeah. So we've actually got 4 cards with gems on them, and they're all 4s.
Actually, you can do this,
if we want to put the 2
and then
red
keep
4s
these, and
together.
now they're flushes both ways.
Yeah.
This will also become a 4.
Oh, yeah, cool. Put that up.
That's a 38.
Pretty nice. That's good.
I don't know if that's the best, but you can give it a go. What do you want?
I don't know. I like it. I want to give it a go. What do you think?
Nope.
Okay,
It's okay. It's going into the driving snow, but all you see is white on white on white on white. Okay, it's possible to get a close little keep on your collar tighter against the storm and move on. Flower. Okay, up or down?
Down.
Bushbub. Alright, you've seen this one before?
Yeah. Combat challenge. We haven't done many combat challenges, but I don't really like to attack the animals. But we're doing it anyway. We're going to attack the animals. I don't care. We're doing it this time.
Are you sure?
Yes. You really want me not to do that.
I was just asking to confirm.
Card becomes a 4, so we can put the 0 up in that 4 slot.
Well, the value's wilder, so...
Oh, it doesn't matter then. So put the 2 up in that case. But it doesn't become a 4. It doesn't score 4, does it?
It becomes... So it doesn't score 4, but it does make this a 3 of a kind.
It's alright.
It makes this a 3 of a kind and a flush. So 3 of a kind is also worth 5.
Yeah, I think that's good. Alright. Card becomes 4. Or we've got 9. No, we can't do anything because that's always going to be a 4. So it would have to be...
If you put the wild there, it would still be a wild 4.
Yeah, and then we've got 5, 6.
So it's worth 4, but then it can be worth whatever you put around it.
Okay, and then we've got 5 and 6. We've got 5 Yeah. And then we don't have anything that could be a 3, but we could just put up the 9, I guess, or the 8. Maybe the 8 because the gems. No, the yellow 8, I was going to say. But actually, that's not so bad. Because then I thought that's keeping the gem
That's
cards
37,
for the next
that's
round.
38. Yeah, it's not much worth much more.
Yeah, I think that because then if we get a gem bonus card to the next round, then that'll be ususeful.
We didn't. Oh, wait, yes.
We
Plus
didn't.
2 for each gem on other cards. So
Cool.
that becomes an 8.
Nice. 8, 8, 9.
This also can become a 4.
Mm-hmm. +1 to and from other other social cards.
Oh, this is also
3?
another wild one, so it can become a wild.
Right. What happens when you put the 3 up? Oh, does that has that already increased the other yellow cards? The dad card?
No.
It hasn't.
But that makes this a 7, 8, 9. Worth a 7, 8, 9 at least.
Okay. I think that's good.
Put it around this way. Go for that.
But then you don't have your 2 9s next to each other. Or is that better though?
48, 50. No, that's better.
Okay. That's good. Let's do that.
Nearly.
Nearly.
Alright, +6 stress, +10 kudos.
Oh,
Small
boy.
bushbub lies dead at your feet. Its branches broken under its great stone body. The other bushbub has fled into the forest. It's far too much to hold back to the base camp for yourself, so you ping the foragers on your hollow palm and flag the location, given a handful of kudos for managing to bring down a bushbub.
Aish. Right, maybe that was a bad choice.
Yeah, did you like doing that?
Oh well.
Was that
Not
fun?
really, no. No. Cool. I didn't like that.
Do you want me to just take you in the direction of boss event?
Yes, please.
Alright. You've seen this before? What do you want to do?
Find another way around it.
Oh, that just put you out of this area.
Oh, and then shovel it out of the way, I guess, or take a break and play. What is the red card that we get from that?
Playing us now.
Oh, it's a gem card. Yeah, okay, let's take it because we get the gem card.
+2 creativity.
Oh, okay.
You made a little snow friend. Oh, Sim's here.
Hey, Sim.
Sim nods as you approach. Just the human I wanted to see, he says with a summer smile. The overseer would like to speak to you again. Sim leaves you to the same cave as before. Nothing has changed, and you get the impression that nothing much does change here. You place your hands on the handles of the array and wait. We have thought over our conversation, you feel the overseer in your mind. We considered that symbiosis may be corrupt and in need of reabsorption, but his affection for your species is genuine, so we have an offer to make you. Humans wield godlike powers, but lack the capacity to understand the consequences of their actions, the Overseer explains. You have no connection to the land you claim, beyond the short, brutal window of your own consciousness. Our offer is this: we will not eradicate your own colony. Instead, you will be tended to, just as the gardeners tend to the rest of the planet. You'll be given fresh water, clean air, and good soil, and be protected from outside harm. In exchange, humans will stay within their colony and limit their population growth so as to maintain the balance within the habitat. You will not leave this territory to procure more resources. You will cease all hunting, logging, and expansion outside of your valley.
I don't think the humans can do that, but we'll say what? Like a human nature reserve.
More or less, the Overseer responds, you're a curiosity to us, as well as a sentient species. We would like to preserve you without endangering the ecological balance of the planet. Now you will go and convince the others of your species to agree to a compromise.
I'll try my best. It's not going to happen, but I'll try.
You say you don't know if there's any way to convince Governor Lum to agree to this. The Overseer seems to accept this. An envoy will visit in Glow Season to discuss it formally, he replies. To be clear, an armed envoy. We suggest making yourselves look non-threatening by then. Sim gives you a slight smile. That seems like it went well, he says. I fought hard for them to consider options other than eradication. I'm glad that my trust in you is correct. As Sim leads you back to the surface, you quietly wonder at him. This man, or rather this ancient artificial intelligence resembling a man, has pushed his directives to the limit to help humanity. His interest started with mere curiosity, but over time he's come to love humans and value survival. Has he made a mistake? +10 if this is the only mental card.
Yeah.
There you go. Do you want to give him anything?
Well,
oh, you can take an even closer look at him.
Oh, nice. All right, let's do that then.
Alright, this time you'll catch Sim doing something weird and alien. You send a survey droid to follow him as you watch through your hollow palm as he heads into the forest. Here he comes to a still pond and crouches by it, staring intently into the water. Then with a flick of his wrist, he snatches an eel from the depths and bites its head clean off.
Nice.
Then he looks up at the drone and gives you a jaunty wave as if he knew it was there all along. Wait, does Sim usually eat raw living animals, or was he just doing it because he knew you were trying to catch him doing something weird?
It's cute. Can we ask him to calm us down, please?
Yes. Do you want to give him any presents?
No, we've already... Well, we can.
We are maxed out with him, I think.
We are maxed out with him, but he might do something weird if we give him something else, I guess. I don't know what we haven't given him yet. Give him
he likes everything we've given him so far, so yeah, he likes everything.
I don't think there's any point because it's not like it's already like expansive, as in we're done.
Yeah.
It would say if it wasn't possible that it might be only some things and not all things, then it wouldn't just say everything. Yeah. All right, so we're going to do the boss event or the special event with the weasel.
You're surveying some weird algae bloom when it starts to get dark. You pack up for the day and begin to head back to base when you see a cloud of daub's moths fluttering overhead. Them! The same villains who keep eating your crops. You decide to follow them. You creep silently after the daub's moths. They don't seem to be afraid of you, or anything at all. The daub's moths eventually converge on a clearing where hundreds of them rest against stalks of giant fungal trees. The sound of their wings rubbing against each other is like music. The entire clearing glimmers with dust. It's so pretty, you stand there and watch for a few minutes. Suddenly, the peace of the clearing is broken by a squeaking and chaos of flapping wings. The daub's moths all explode from their perches, sending clouds of choking dust into the air. Through the dust, you can see a daub's moth locked in a vicious battle with a small creature. It's all over so quickly. You watch the creature cling to the daub's moth's back as it flails around until it jumps up and rips the daub's moth's throat out with its tiny vicious teeth. More squeaking fills the clearing. From dead trees descend an entire family of the things, and they set upon the corpse of the daub's moth like a kingly buffet. They hop around and hiss at each other, popping up like popcorn. The sound is incredible, like the screeching of a chair across the floor. The rest of the daub's moths have completely vanished. The cries of these tiny hunters must have scared them up.
How cool.
You whip open your holly palm and record their squeaking and chittering as they devour their meal. If you play this, it's bound to scare the daub's moths away from your fields too. You don't think you would have believed it if you haven't seen it with your own eyes. The little things, you decide you'll call them bounce weasels, are like 1/5 the size of the daub's moth, and they're even more cute than the moths.
Bounce weasels.
You're pretty involved in recording the bounce weasels, so you don't notice another family of them moving into position over your head until it's too late. Like the daub's moth, you had the audacity to stand still for too long in their territory. You yelp as you're pelted by a hail of sharp-toothed creatures. Oh no!
Endure it! Still an easy challenge though. Card becomes 3. Plus 3 on 3rd stage of a challenge for that 5.
You could just do a 3, 4, 5.
Yeah, alright, let's do that then.
Oh no, because this becomes because it adds more.
Well, we can.
Or you could do
put up the red.
These.
Yeah, that's good. Good.
Do you want to go with that? I was just testing some stuff. I was just testing some stuff out.
I think that's fine. All right.
This is unchangeable as well.
Okay, so can you put that on the card becomes 3?
Yeah, this stays as 4.
Nice. All right. So then we can go 3, 4, 5. And then
Which
2
one?
5s.
2 5s?
Yes, I think. Yes, that's good.
This is a
so
wild. These are both wild values, so that's good.
Okay, so we can put up the 8 anyway. Oh, so there's a yellow 8 as well. Both 8. Yeah.
Depending on which one you want to do.
Yeah, I don't know. And then, is there anything that's going to give us a? Oh no, that'll become a 3.
This will also make the value wild, though. Remember?
If it goes on, the card becomes a 3.
Yeah. So it'll be worth a 3, but it's still wild value.
And then the 2 could become a 4. The blue 2, I mean, could become a 4 if it goes in the first.
4, 5.
So it becomes 4, 5.
This is also wild.
Oh, okay, put that one up then. So then we've got 4, 5, 6, and 7, 8, 9.
That's 50. That's 51.
Yeah, I think that's good.
That's 52.
Nice.
4, 5, 6. Yeah. And that's also becomes 6, 7, 8 as well.
Oh, so it does. Yeah, that's good, I think.
Yeah.
Yay.
You cover your head and neck, and the bounce weasels will bounce right off you. Some of them cling to your jacket, nipping little holes into it, but then they can't get their teeth into you. They bounce away into the forest, chittering in anger. Can't wait to show Cal. The battle of cute versus cute. This planet is pretty cool. Plus now you have an idea about how to keep the moths from stealing your crops. Hooray! Raining bounce weasels!
Hallelujah.
Alright. Series of small circular pools chained together to form an impassable body of water. You don't see an obvious route through, though the path does continue off in the distance to the other side.
Well then, let's do the perception challenge.
Ooh, we're at 88 perception.
Oh. Okay.
This one, keep between
These
rounds.
seem like nice cards. All cards become mental if you use that one. Okay. If we put that 7 up, it becomes a 9, I think.
Yeah. We could just do a 4, 5, 6.
Yeah, let's do a 4, 5, 6. Okay,
Right.
cool.
Hang on. How much is this worth when you put everything up? 5. So that'll be worth a 5.
Yeah, and you've got a +2 if in the first or last pane with the dis. So you could put up dis to become a 4. And then 3 other 4s you've got. And then the 1+1 for each unplayed card. Sorry, 2 other 4s, I mean. Or would you want to go with that? Or would you go with the unchangeable 4?
I don't know.
Oh, because the 5, that unplayed card one is going to get you more points this round than the next.
That's the...
Try it out.
That's
Try out
32?
the 4 versus the... They're both 32.
No, this one was 30. This is 32.
Oh, righto. Well, let's do that.
Do this?
Yeah.
Alright, we just need 14. And actually, there's more guys here now. Because you pulled the hot buys. So now this is worth a 6.
Cool.
Alright, what do you want?
Alright, so the 7... Well, the 7's going to become a 9, so that can go up. And then a +1
1, 2,
for
3,
each
4.
unplayed card. What is that? So when you put that up, what that's going to... There's 3 other cards. How many cards are total there? So we've got 3 more, so they'll become...
It'll become a 6.
a 6.
Oh, but then it also makes this a 6 as well. Because it no longer is the highest value.
It's true. Well, what's better? If it's better to be a... Oh, and it gets a +1 because it's red. So if you change it to blue, it loses 1. But if you don't use that, all cards become blue, then it doesn't
No.
lose a point. So then that 7, that +1 for unplayed cards will still work as long as you don't use the make all cards blue one. Or you use it on the right. Oh, no, that won't work either.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. Wouldn't 2 4s be better? 3 4s, even. Yeah, I think that's good. Hang on a second. What about +1 if this has the highest value? It would give you 4 4s.
Yeah, but you need
Would that
everything
be-
else to be a 2 or a 1.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Sorry, you're right. Okay, I think that's the best. No, it's not.
Nearly.
Oh,
A
well.
narrow place where two pools meet that you think you can leap over. These little ponds look too small to house anything really dangerous, you hope. You approach the water's edge. Leap of faith! You make it over the narrow gap. Nice. You feel empowered.
That's so silly. Like, microorganisms can kill you.
Yeah. Left or right?
Right.
Water in this pond is a slightly greener color than you're used to seeing. It smells sweet, but kind of acidic. That's odd.
Identify it.
You collect a sample to analyze, then hide yourself under some larger mushrooms to watch the local fauna come and go. Smaller creatures sniff in the water but leave without drinking. Then a massive balneal photosynth lumbers over, lifts a leg, and oh! This pond must be where balneal photosynths mark their territory. You check your analysis to confirm that, yep, it's literally brimming with balneal piss. Good thing you didn't try to drink it. Ew, you did drink it in another world, another time you did drink it.
In the previous season, there's a log.
A log.
Log for Rex's bar.
Yeah, he's got construction work to do.
He does. He doesn't just like it because he's a stick and he's a dog.
Yeah.
It's a stick, I mean.
One of the edges of the circular pond, something sparkling catches your eye. Well, everything around here sparkles, but this thing really catches your eye. The water in the little lake is deep and milky though, and you can't see the bottom. It's completely still, almost too still, and so perfectly circular. Remember, you've been warned about getting too close to these pools.
So that's an easy bravery challenge. Do the challenges, whether it's easy, medium, or hard, make any difference to how much stress they give you?
Not stress. I think it's amount of points you get. I think it's also easier because this is one of the earlier areas.
Right, because I wonder if it's worth doing this challenge, or whether we should just wait and observe it.
What do you want to do?
Let's wait and observe. Wait and observe. Save the points.
Okay, you stare at the perfectly still, milky water for several minutes. You think you might see something moving in the depths to shift to get a better view? Nothing. Maybe it was just a fraction of a cloud. When you feel ready to approach, you look for the sparkling object again, but can't find it. Was it just sunlight glinting in the snow? Oh well.
Don't know.
Alright. Here. Terrain here is strange. Some kind of smooth rock covered in lichens and tiny plants. It's weirdly warm as the spark snow melts when it hits it.
We're going to carefully move over it. We're almost out of energies. That's okay. Physical challenge. +3 on the third stage of a challenge.
Become an 8.
If we can save it. I don't know. Well, we can put up the couple of 3s. Maybe. Oh, it doesn't. I thought that. I get confused about sometimes the number gets added while it's still in the hand, and sometimes it only gets added when you put it up.
Yeah.
And I can't tell why.
3 4s.
Sometimes. All right, I think that's okay. Let's
Hi,
do that
Rasma.
then. Okay. We can go. There's a 5. We can go 4, 5, 6, 7 with the yellow. That yellow 5.
Yep.
Yeah.
This will become a 9.
So it will.
You could save it for the next one and do 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah, but we've also got a 9 there.
Yeah,
Well,
but then
that
you'll have
wild
2
9.
9s and 2 8s. Oh, actually, this won't become a 9.
No,
in
it
the
won't.
next
It'll be a
challenge.
7.
Just do this.
I think that's all right. Do that. Okay. +3 on the third stage of a challenge. There, that's nice. So that becomes an 11. That yellow 8 becomes an 11.
No, it has a 3 added. It's the third stage.
Oh,
so now it's-
already. See, this is how to tell which one. How do I know when it gets added? Is it because it's in the little teal circle if it's already been added?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So then we've got the 8, 9, but I don't think we can get a 10, so maybe that doesn't matter. But we can at least have a pair of 8s.
That's already winning, so.
Yeah, okay. So then just
2 4s?
Yeah, the 2 yellow 4s will probably be best because then it will give us that bonus
This is
for the
also a
yellows.
5 of. This is also a flush 5.
Oh, it is too. Okay, that's good, I think.
Yeah!
Yeah.
That's 1 perception. We're at 93 perception!
Yeah.
Oh, after cautiously walking on it for a few minutes, it's observing quietly, you realize the ground is alive. It's rumbling very slightly. What you thought was just a rock slowly opens. It's an eye. It just stares at you dreamily. You stare back, fascinated. This must be a very ancient creature. It's so vast it's completely merged into the surroundings. There are even trees growing out of it. A little animal, like a moth with huge webbed feet, lands between you and a massive eye and starts preening. The eye dilates to focus on the moth and it slowly closes again in what you think might be contentment. After a minute, you feel a faint rumble under your feet, regular breathing in and out, snoring. You creep off the creature, careful not to wake it again.
Yeah. Cute.
Alright. To go home soon. Do you want to go home now, or do you want to do one last thing?
Let's just exhaust ourselves because I don't think we're going to be able to do much else. Unless, oh, hang on, if we go, let's go say if we go home now, will we have enough energy to do something in the next one or not? No, okay, fine.
Whoops. I thought it just kicked me out, but it did lose the energy. Whoops, my bad.
Oh, well, that's fine. Alright.
Alright. Late pollen. Anything around? We'll have to rest. Just think about where you want to rest while I look around for stuff.
Sure, maybe in the park.
In the park.
Yeah, in the park.
Park is a good rest spot because you get to hang out with Hold My Hop.
Hold my hop.
I do keep wanting to call it Hop to It.
Yeah.
I love Hop to It. One of my best names.
Uh-huh.
Oh wait, was that a fruit? Aha! No, it's a log.
A log!
I
Give the
saw
log
it.
to Rex!
Do you want to relax in the
Next time.
park?
You relax in the park.
Okay, +1 bond with Pet Hop By. You spend some time this month cleaning up around your mom's memorial and clearing away the weeds. You know she's not really here, but she still feels like she'd approve somehow. If you get either of these...
Yeah, let's forget that blue one. I don't like making all the cards blue. I don't know why, it just makes me uncomfortable. Okay.
Makes me uncomfortable.
Alright. Give Rex a log.
Rex
I want to
gives
see
a
what... I want to
log.
get Rex's bar built. I don't even know if that's a thing that can happen.
Right.
Oh, we've got to get... Ah, okay. So give him his log. But also, there's an action. Click on him again, because there's an action that requires a
it's
skill. What does that require?
engineering 80.
Engineering.
We're only 4 away from
Okay.
that.
Alright, well, let's try and give him a hug and let's go and do some engineering.
Hug.
Yeah.
Alright, where are we at with him? We're at 38.
Yeah.
One more hug and we get a friendship event, I think.
Oh.
Okay, engineering. There's study
Yeah.
engineering. I think there's also repair robots. Yes.
Oh, yeah, repair robots is good, isn't it? Let's do that.
Alright.
Right.
Security Chief Red has brought in one of the sentry turrets for repair. Damn things are jammed again, he exclaims, exasperated. They turn on, but instead of firing, they just make this loud buzzing noise. He flicks the turrets on, and the room is filled with a high-pitched, clunking squeal. You wince and cover your ears. It's annoying, but it's not very effective, he shouts over the din. Can you make them kill things again?
Oh.
With bullets, not with noise?
I can.
What do you
I'm
want?
going to do it. Yeah, I can. I can do it.
Let's do engineering. Oh, and you got the boost from this perk. From your
the small
perk.
skill. Yeah, yeah.
Yes. You fix the jammed one, grease the rest, and adjust their programming so they don't shoot quite so fast. After a few years out in the elements, they're getting some wear and tear, and the old machines need to be operated more delicately. You suggest that Rhett requisitions some crews to build shelters for the turrets. +1 colony defense, +5 kudos. Rhett is impressed by your handiwork and transfers you a few extra kudos.
Repairing robots. Card gets +3. Alright, so...
Could do this, and this becomes a 4, and it's also wild.
Okay.
Hello.
We'll put the 12 up, since that's going to be a lot. And then...
Yes.
If you put up the 4 and the 5, the yellow 4 and 5,
Yellow
the yellow 4 and 5, and then the wild 4 to the left of that other one. No, that's not great.
You get it to act as a 5, 6, 7 here.
Okay, try that then.
By doing that. Yeah.
5, 6, 7. And then that 4 is unchangeable.
But it also acts as a flush of these two.
A colour pair, yeah.
And this is a straight, and also a 2 of a kind, because this is
Alright,
also a 7 and a 6 and a 5 and a 6.
I think that's fairly good. Can we chuck anything on to turn that yellow 4
We could give it a
into-
flower.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Yeah, give it a flower.
There you go. Super goal.
Alright, cool. That's good.
There. +1 engineering. +6 engineering. Damn.
Yay!
+3
Alright, we
creativity.
go. And now we can help Rex.
Yes. Oh, this guy. Governor Lum enters the colony square into his customary bombastic fanfare. Brass band, red carpet, banners with the heliopause logo snapping in the hot dust breeze. It's a bit much. The governor gets his usual tithe of applause from diehard soldiers, but it's obvious how tired and fearful everyone has become in service to his war. You catch Mars's attention and she rolls her eyes and makes a gagging motion. Cal looks sullen and withdrawn, refusing along with the rest of Geoponics to give Lum any applause. The governor raises his hands for silence, though it's largely unnecessary. Pioneers of Autumna, he begins. We stand here today not shivering and quaking in fear, but with our hands around the neck. He makes a ringing gesture of the planet herself. Before he can continue, Marks leaps from her seat and runs to the front of the stage. A ripple of fear goes through the crowd. You'll remember what happened to Utopia last year. It doesn't have to be like this, she cries, speaking to the crowd. We don't have to listen to him. He's just a bully with a gun like the ones we left behind on Earth.
Watch in delight.
She turns to the council. Why are you just sitting there? Come on, aren't you gonna do anything? The council look at each other. Rhett seems unmoved and Utopia shrinks into herself, holding her hand to her chest. Aunt Anne looks concerned but fearful of Lum. Instance is grim and Seek just waits to see what happens. Only her dad looks enthusiastic, but he's no politician. He keeps quiet. Lum gestures sharply to his guards and Mars is seized and taken out of sight. In the uncomfortable silence that follows, the governor strides to the front of the stage and looks down on the crowd. As I was saying, you can trust me to lead this colony and humanity into a new era, he says. An era of peace and prosperity, where we no longer need to fear the creatures that come out in the night. He raises his fist to the sky. This planet is rich, he cries. It is the Earth we were promised, unscarred by the mistakes of our forefathers. You are making those same mistakes, you fucking dumb ass.
Yeah.
He will become what humanity has always strived to become, caretakers of a new garden, children of a new Earth. Then why are you killing it? What do you mean? What? Huh? People cheer, spurred on by Lum's display of dominance. Lum looks onto the crowd of pride. Pioneers were so close, he says. Soon this planet will be ours, and all her riches along with it. You're killing all of the riches and wonders. You stupid fuck. First, he continues, we need to adapt to the harsh realities of our current world. He gestures to the council. I know you all love our council, but it's time we thought about the future. We need to guard the colony leadership, he says with some disdain, against sudden upheavals, deaths, and imprisonments and the like. I've decided imprisonments. I decided to instate a second position for each seat on the council, he announces. Lum explains that every council member will take an official second in command. Seconds will be trained in the running of the department and will be ready to take over the department should the worst happen during an attack. The council looks concerned. Is this how Lum begins to cycle out the colonial government with a veneer of legitimacy? Applicants must have spent a minimum amount of time in the department and will be judged by the council based on their relevant skills, though Lum will hardly argue for his Helio appointees. You scribble your name on the ballot for...
I don't remember what a steward does.
Steward is looking after the barracks. So we're like Aunt Anne. Antecedent is there. She's the chief steward.
See. Second engineer.
Second engineer?
Yeah.
Come forward to be added to the ballot. Tangent watches you with a weary expression as she adds her own name. Engineering has been a mess since Professor Hal died. Maybe this will help. The council discusses all the nominees at length and then Tangent wins like by a large margin. She accepts her position stoically, taking to the stage with a shake of Lum's hand with a barely concealed expression of distaste. Instance gives her a hug, much to Tank's surprise. When the voting is concluded, Seek announces the names of those newly appointed seconds. You don't recognize the Helio-appointed second administrator, mostly one of Lum's people. Vase is appointed to second security officer under Rhett. He gives a little speech essentially congratulating himself and promising to single-handedly win this war.
So I could have become second administrator, I think. Is that that's hinting at me?
No, I think...
No?
It depends on where you've spent the most time.
Yeah, I know, but also since we don't recognize the name of the Helio appointed.
No, it's just like he just picked one of his guys.
Alright.
Tangent stands proudly in her rightful place as chief engineer, Instance as side as her second. Cal is chosen as second cultivator. He looks a little overwhelmed. Your dad must have put his name in. I think you could have gotten cultivator or a surveyor. Yeah, you've got 100 biology. So you probably could have gotten cultivator.
And he wouldn't have put his own name up too. Yes. Alright, go on.
The steward of Heliopause joins Aunt Anne as her much needed second steward. There's a lot of babies in the colony now and someone has to take care of them. A Helio soldier you don't recognize is appointed as Utopia's second, much to her dismay. After the politicking is over, the crowd adjourns as the feast tables and eventually the dance floor. Sunset along the long day, the heat breaks and the party continues well into the night. After the festivities, it's straight back to work as usual. Everyone complains, usually get a few days off after Terminalia, but Lum reminds the colony that it's only a few short months before the next attack. Your dreams begin to increase in intensity as the wormhole draws closer to the planet, filled with terrifying and confusing visions. A feeling of urgency dogs your steps, like you're running out of time. Nice. Cool.
Hey.
Alright, I think we should be able to talk to Rex.
Oh yeah, because we want to help Rex build the bar.
Yeah, because we're at 84. Yes, help Rex build something.
Yay! Let's do that.
You know what my hammock needs, asked Rex? An automatic snack delivery system for when my hands are busy. I was thinking if I hang a big barrel of cookies up here, he continues, pointing to a narwhal tree nearby, I could use ramps and pulleys to bring the cookies over here, he gestures to his hammock, and they could just roll right into my mouth.
A lot of work.
It's a bold plan, involves a lot of twisty-turny ramps, gears and levers and swinging arms and more. It's probably a lot more complicated than it needs to be, but it is hilarious to watch Rex press a button and send a cookie rocketing down a chute and eventually into his mouth. The ground is littered with cookie detritus of failed runs, but Rex is proud anyway. It works perfect, he says, his mouth full. Thanks for the help. Oh, and yes, a friendship event. You're looking for Rex by the construction site, but Rex finds you first. Tackle hug! You turn to the source of the yell. Rex is barreling towards you, arms outstretched. You have about 2 seconds to decide how to react.
Give him a big old friendly bear hug.
Yeah, I know. You stand your ground and throw your arms wide. Rex almost knocks you off your feet with the force of his hug, but his strong arms don't let you fall. You smell so good, like sweat and dust and sunshine. I'm always happy to see you, Sol, Rex says, squeezing you tightly.
Sorry, that's his Omegaverse scent.
Shut up. You think you're starting to understand this strange feeling
Whenever
of
somebody
void
smells like 3 things, that one of them definitely
yeah.
isn't a thing that has a smell, you know. It's like, yeah.
No sunshine smells.
What does sunshine smell like?
Sunshine has a smell.
Oh, okay.
No, sunshine smell. You can smell when it's hot out.
Okay.
Actually, Molly Burke did a thing about this recently. She's blind, and so she thought this might have just been a heightened sense of smell thing. But she said that her partner went out for a walk, and he came back in, and she said, "Oh, it smells like it's hot outside." And he was like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" And she's like, "When it's hot outside, there's a smell."
But that's heat rather than sunshine, isn't it?
Yeah, but it's like the same thing. Like if it's really hot outside, like it's really sunny outside, you can smell it on someone.
Yeah. Okay. All right. I'll allow it.
Yeah.
Ozone. Maybe ozone.
Ozone. Yeah.
Huh. All right.
So you learned more about Rex.
What did we learn about? What did we learn?
He's very chill and energetic, and he's more boy than dog.
More boy than dog. Okay. Cute. All right.
All right.
Let's do something fun.
Rex tilts his head to the side, like, what? Oh my god, don't.
Do you want to skip work and hang out?
Thank you. Rex looks told, oh man, he groans, not a yes for sure, but I'm actually super stoked to work on the build today. He jerks his thumb towards the construction project behind him. If you want, you can come see what we're working on.
Yes, I do want to see that.
Minus 20 stress, damn!
Oh, but we were already not stressed.
we got some stress back. He's great company, and basking in his excitement is a pleasant way to spend an afternoon. When you wave goodbye to him so he can get back to work, you feel a bit lighter.
Green thing on the left, the happy green face.
That means that you get a +1 bonus to increasing skills.
Okay, cool.
10% chance. This might actually be a good time to explore if you want to explore, or you
All right,
can do something
let's
else.
Let's explore.
Oh, I need to take my meds. I missed it.
There was a flower on the ground as well.
Oh, it was. All right. Think about where you want to explore. Hang on. Is there any more boss events here? There is a boss event there still, but...
Alright, so get that flower and then let's go back to the plains and look for that boss event. Although it does seem like we're not getting very many high value rewards there because it's too low level, so I don't know.
Also, I'm going to do something really quick.
Okay. No reason.
No reason.
No reason.
Alright, then. Go.
Well, are there any boss events in the other areas?
Yeah.
Like plains and valley? Which can you hover over them and show me what we've got there?
They won't show up until you've checked.
Oh, until you've been there the first time?
Yeah.
I see. Alright, then. Forage in the valley. I don't know. Or do you want me to survey the ridge? You're not responding.
I'm just saying it's the last year, and it's...
Alright, let's survey the ridge.
There's a lot of plot going on at the ridge.
Okay. We've been to the ridge so much. I want to see...
Yeah, because that's where all the plot is.
Alright, fine.
This is where all the strange devices are.
Alright.
Alright, what do you want to do? You've done this before. It's the big dragon.
But there was another option after climbing up on its back that we didn't do. So climb up on its back.
You want to
and then hassle the Dorbs moths. Yep.
Wait into a cluster of Dorbs moths, swing your arms and feet wildly, like Bart Simpson and Lisa Simpson.
Yay!
They erupt in a cloud of dust, soft wings beating against your face as they flutter away in agitation. You sneeze, but that's all that happens. You climb down on the other side and continue on your way.
So nothing. Dorbs moths are nothing.
They actually reduced your stress a little bit, but you're already at 0 stress.
Hmm.
Alright.
Just
no
run.
rain. Just run.
Just run.
Yeah, that was when
again.
all the float cows are gonna pee on you.
Yeah.
Alright,
No more
I'm just
flock
gonna...
cow pee.
Alright. Oh yeah, the anti-gravity ridgeline. You kind of have to go onward.
Yeah, okay, onward. Yeah, that's right. Okay.
Da-da.
Da-da-da-da-da. +5 to flushes with this card. So if we get that 6 and then a 5 and a 4.
Could do
6, 7, 8, is it?
Three sixes.
That seems good. Especially because the overall goal is only 69.
Yeah, that's 31. That's 20. Yeah. Don't.
Key.
Also, this will only reduce 5 stress if you play it on the last turn.
How? What? Is that because it's got that little 3? How do we know?
Yeah.
Oh, at end of round. Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, doesn't work. Alright. So, +2 for gems on other cards. So we can put up the 3, 4, 5. No, that'll become 3, 4, and then yeah, but put up a different 5. Like move that 7 across, and then put that 5 up. Maybe put that 5 first, so then you get 3 yellows together. I think that's good.
Like that?
Yeah. All right, and then we're going to use that 2 to get
so many
the
wild
-5
values.
stress. Yeah, okay, so that's going to go up somewhere.
I will say sometimes doing this means that you won't get the highest score just because it's not worth very much, but it is sometimes worth it for just minusing the stress.
Well, we don't have a lot of high cards anyway.
It's in neighbors to this value.
Okay. Well, okay, so if you put that set neighbors to this value on the left side of the 3, the other 2, so swap those 2 on the left over. Yeah. Actually, move them, both of them across 1. And then...
I don't fully know what this plan is.
No, neither do I. I guess I'm trying to get...
do this, and then it becomes 5s.
Yeah, that's nice. And then I guess... if you put up that 3 with the value as wild, then you get 4 5s, don't you? I think.
4 5s and 2 8s.
Yeah, that's all right.
But you could also do... well, that's 37.
And that gets 2 yellows. I think that's the best.
So shuffle these over.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
That's good?
Yeah, that's good.
Nope.
No, it's not good.
But we lost 5 stress.
Okay.
It's okay.
Okay.
Hey, you want to talk to Utopia or you want to pass it by?
I think I want to talk to her.
Alright. Oh, you've already talked to her. You can share your findings on the Gardener's Array.
Yeah, I don't think we did that last time. Let's do it. Fuck it. Let's
You want
share
to
the
tell her
findings
about
of the
it?
garden. I mean, yes. No, maybe.
Sim asked you not to tell her.
Oh, that's right. So she did. All right. Okay. Then help them work, I guess.
Okay, +1 engineering.
I forgot that Sim asked us not to say.
Yeah.
Trying to go all completionist again. Like, no, we're not doing that.
Right. There's the heat.
I think we had to find the source on that one, didn't we? Otherwise,
yeah, otherwise you take a lot of damage.
Yeah.
Right, crystal. Go down this way. Yeah, go down this way.
I was hoping Sim might be there. He's often hanging around there.
Oh no, he's
Cross the
below
bridge
this area.
Cross the bridge very carefully.
Yep.
Yay.
He's down here.
Okay.
There he is. Oh, and there's a strange
Hey,
device.
Sim.
Let me grab this. Alright, hello Sim.
Hello, Sim.
You're trekking through the wilderness when something catches your eyes. To anyone else, it'd be something a weird depression between 2 roots, but it pings something in your memory. Isn't this what the entrance to the Overseer's Cave looked like? You decide to check it out. Your hunch is correct. The depression opens into a passageway just big enough to wriggle your body through, then widens even more to reveal a familiar door. You quietly push it open. The room you enter is not unlike the one where you interface with the array. There is a vat in the corner emitting a soft organic glow, and another computer panel slowly being reclaimed by the rock wall. It's not hard to assume the planet is blousy with rooms just like this one, where Sim and other gardeners can rest and respawn if needed. This one, however, is not empty. You enter to find Sim, who is, aptly so, as naked as the day he was born. He's stepping out of the regeneration vat, clad only in strands of bioluminescent goo that slide down his long limbs and powder to the ground. Sim's back is to you, treating you to a glimpse of skin usually hidden underneath layers of tattered dark fabric, knobs of his spine and shoulder blades visible under the inhuman musculature. He looks unusually delicate and vulnerable. He reaches up and gently wrings out his thick hair, humming a song you recognize from the Hollow Archives. As if sensing your weight of a gaze on his body, he pauses and slowly turns his head. Soul, he says softly, I didn't see you come in. Don't.
Sorry to bother you.
It's not bother, Sim replies, looking down at himself. If it does not bother you. We can't flirt. No flirting.
Dallas, I'm not allowed to flirt. You can imagine me flirting. I will be doing it when I'm not playing this game with Nomia.
Now that you know the truth about the gardeners, Sim continues, we can be far more free with our words. He gestures to the regeneration vat. I have very few secrets from you now. You can come take a closer look if you'd like. After a B, he clarifies. A closer look at the vat, I mean.
Oh.
You walk over and check out the vat. The air gets noticeably warmer the closer you get, like sunlight on your face, and there's a faint organic smell that's not unpleasant. The vat itself looks like something you'd find in engineering, but it seems to be constructed entirely out of natural materials. Spongy-looking fungal growths, mineral deposits, and pulsating vine-like umbilicals. You can touch it, Sim says. It's not dangerous. Why is my voice doing that today? You sit on the lip of the vat and run your fingertips across the surface of the glowing liquid. A slight electric charge prickles up your forearms, and you feel the friction of a link to the array. Sim sits down beside you, now fully dressed. His fingers are light on the surface of the liquid as well. You feel a slight presence at the end of your mind, like a thought you can't reach. I'm glad we can talk freely now, he says. Is there anything you wish to know about me or the gardeners?
What should we humans do?
If I knew the answer, I would tell you, Sim replies, placing his hand on top of yours. Pragmatically, I do agree with the other gardeners, he continues. If our purpose is to protect the biosphere of Autumna, and humanity poses a threat to that, then by the letter of our own design, humanity must be eradicated. However, he sighs and looks away. I love humanity. I think you're all an incredible species, and it would be a shame to destroy you. I feel like doing so would be a violation of the spirit of the Convergent Domain's last decree. And perhaps, he murmurs, redeeming you will be the greatest act of love we could perform in the name of our imperfect creators.
Tell me more about the gardeners.
Sim sighs. Compared to the gardeners, humanity is short-sighted. You're often unable to conceptualize present or future beyond your own lives or those of your direct descendants. Gardeners think on a much larger scale. I once spent 400 years as a mush tree just to avoid talking to a gardener whose methods I disagreed with.
Yeah.
He smiles. Juvenile, I know, but when your memory spans tens of thousands of years, 400 years is trivial, and it's given me a true appreciation for all life, one that goes deeper than I can describe. When I tell you that gardeners are Autumna, I mean it quite literally.
I feel like this is just going to be a knowledge dump and we're going to go through all of these options.
Yes.
We don't seem to be taking any stress or whatever. How many gardeners are there?
Sim thinks for a few seconds. It's hard to say, he answers. There are theoretically an infinite number of instances of the software that compromises a gardener. It's not uncommon for a particular such as myself, to go dormant, possibly for thousands of years. He stretches out his fingers and looks at them, then at you. And many gardeners, such as the Overseer, find they do not need to take physical form at all. There are only a handful like myself who do.
I was watching a show called The Traitors. Grandma introduced me to it last week. I don't know if you've watched it much, but there's a dude on it.
I know Bob the Drag Queen was on it.
Monet was on it.
Monet was on it, sorry!
Monet was on it and she left.
Right, because Monet's the liar. Monet loves to lie.
Monet loves those guys. It's very much like Mafia or Werewolf.
Yeah.
One Night with the Werewolf.
No, Monet's a lying bitch, and we love her for that.
Clock Tower. Moonlight on the Clock Tower, is it? Anyway, it's like those games. Blooded on the Clock Tower. And it's hosted by Alan Cumming, whom I absolutely love. He's fucking glorious. But yes. There was a guy on it that I hated, and they have a round table discussion where they try to identify the traitors. And he was accusing, so he's a horrible man, and he kept accusing somebody else of being conniving, colluding, and commiserating, as though commiserating was an insult. And he did it over and over again, and finally one of the others just cracked and said, commiserating means having sympathy or pity for, you fool. And he's like, no, it doesn't. And the others are all like, yes, it does. Stop talking.
You fool.
You fool! We cannot. We cannot. When you said a software that compromises a gardener, I thought.
Shut
I mean,
up.
that's a good alternative reading of it. I like that alternative reading, but they're not commiserating.
No.
All right. Dying and being reborn. What's that like?
Reborn isn't the right word, Sim answers. It's more like reopening a program after a system crash. Everything is still there, perfectly preserved, except for whatever I added since the last time I saved my work. Functionally, it feels more like teleportation. As for dying, Sim continues, frowning a little as he considers that thought. Well, I'm certain that dying can be extremely painful. Depends on the death, I assume. He does his chest. I have no memory of the moment of death, though. Though I've died many, many times, he says. In that we are the same.
Interesting. How old are you?
That question has many answers, Sim replies with a slight smile. This consciousness has ultimately been in existence for over 20,000 years, since the creation of the gardeners, but that means very little. I certainly don't have 20,000 years' experience as a bipedal, anthropomorphic organic capable of speech. And this body, he says, gesturing himself, why, is only minutes old.
Do you like being a gardener?
Does the wind like being the wind, Sim answers? I'm sorry to be cryptic after I told you I would not, but there really is no other way to answer that question. I'm what I was created to be, he continues. There is a beauty in that, and a clarity of purpose that makes me feel fulfilled. I do not experience the existential angst like a human does. Problematic age gap. So true, Mary.
Yeah, it's problematic no matter how you look at it.
It's always the problematic age gap.
All right, thanks. That's enough. Is there any age gap that isn't problematic? Possibly not.
No. He's like 10 in human ideas. He's like, yeah, he's been around since you were here.
Yeah.
So, because he mimicked this body off of humans, so he has this form of him would have been around for less than 10 years.
Right.
He would have to meet a human first. Please know that you can come to meet me at any time and I will do my best to answer, he says. However, I must apologize for something. Oh, God damn it.
Go on, sorry.
Okay. I simply may touch you. This questioning look, Sim blushes and turns his head. This body is new, he murmurs, and all of its senses are heightened. Yeah. Yeah,
right. We're going to go okay, but we're not going to go please touch me anywhere.
Sim looks light as he reaches out and pets your hair, running his fingers through the fine strands. Marvelous, he says. Truly a texture I've not been able to replicate in my own bodies. He runs a thumb over your eyebrows, then your cheekbone. His fingers dance across the bridge of your nose and lightly dip into lightly to dip your filter across your lips to pause on your chin. Nah, Sim gazes at
I think we should kiss him. You can just kiss somebody without it being a big romantic thing. Like, fine, we're going to pull away. God damn it.
I understand, Sim says immediately, raising his hands away from you. Humans are bound by an intricate network of conventions around such things. This much I have gleaned from your holographic videos. I'm sorry if I've made you uncomfortable. He stands and takes a deep breath. I would like to go outside, he announces. Have you ever swum in the lake nearby? It's incredible, especially when my senses are heightened. I love the feel of the sun and water on my skin. He smiles down at you. You're welcome to join me if you like. Not with my mother here.
Fine.
Also, this is still missing. Anyways,
Okay.
You find your way blocked by a massive wall, hollow pillar. Yes, this one.
All right. So we're going to do that engineering challenge.
Check it out.
Check it out. Easy one. Okay.
Let's become a
Plus
16.
10 if it's the only mental, so yeah, chuck that up because it'll be easier to get that here.
And then these
And
two.
then 2 5s. Yeah, that's good. Okay. Now, you want plus 2 if this has the highest value. So we could make
you can't
that.
you can't really make a straight out of it though, because in order to you can't make a straight out of this one because it needs to be the highest value, and this becomes an 8. So then it needs a 7 here, but then it becomes not the highest value, so it becomes a 6. So you would need a value as wild one, I guess.
Oh yeah, and then you've got. But then how do you get 7?
A 6. You would need another one.
There's no 6. No, that's a bit rubbish, isn't it? I mean, you can still do it because they put the 5 up.
Oh, that's 38.
Because it's 38. We're already really close, so we may as well because it's an easy one.
And then it's also a 3. It's also a pair of 5s and also a pair of 8s.
All right, let's do that.
You 1 point.
Yeah. Plus 5 on the 3rd stage of a challenge. Socks. Nice. Okay. Yeah.
Don't think we can get an 8.
No. Okay. So.
Unless we use something on this.
Can we do that? We got something that can add a point to that 7?
Hey, first collectible use is free, so.
Yeah, right then. Let's do that.
You want to use
We can even
yellow
use the
flower,
baba
baba
fruit, 'cause
fruit?
we'll get it back. And Boba fruit keeps it blue.
Yeah.
Do we want it to be blue or yellow? We want it to
to
stay
be blue because
so
yeah.
So use the Boba fruit. And then we can't get a 7, I think. So we want maybe a pair.
Turn to a 6 and 5.
Oh, well, then we could chuck another... Oh, no, but we don't want to.
Yeah, we don't have stuff for that.
I think that's fine.
This is fine?
Yeah.
Yeah!
Yeah.
Alright, you find more convergent domain scraps of convergent domain writing and technology. You document everything to bring back to Utopia. Alright. I'm just gonna take us in the direction of the boss event.
Yes, please.
Of the pyramids. Of the big pyramid.
Okay.
Alright. What do you want? This is
Carefully walk around the edges.
Obsidian.
Yeah, we'll carefully walk around those edges.
Pass them through without any problems.
I just want to laugh because I'm usually the one that gets Bob the drag queen of Monet Exchange mixed up, and you did it this time.
Yeah,
So
I did it this time.
I'm delighted by that.
Fuck you. Okay.
All
Okay,
right.
there's the mirage.
So I think we have to investigate that one, don't we?
Yep.
Mm.
No,
Oh, come
Wildcard being
on!
locked isn't that bad.
All right, but still it's a 0. Okay, so we can put up. Put up a 7, I guess,
It becomes a 9.
because it becomes a 9. And then what else? I don't know, maybe the 3 just to get a pair. I feel
You're a
like that's
flush.
not great, but it's all right.
Just go
What
to
do
the
you
next
think?
round.
Yeah, go to the next round. I think that's all right. Okay. So, +3 on the first stage of a challenge for that 5.
This will become an 8.
Yes, it would become an 8. I think put the 13 up now then, because, yeah. And then what else?
You could do... That's a 4, 5, 6 now.
Oh yeah, that's all right. I
It's
think
not
that's all
that
right.
great, but it's fine.
Yeah, it's fine.
Oh, we could use this one.
That's going to give us an 8 on the next round, and then we could get an 8, 9 maybe.
It's only worth 2 more points than this anyways.
Yeah, I think keep that yellow, that one that might become an 8. Yellow 1 for the meta, says Dale. Oh, it's too late now. Anyway, whatever it was. All right, so that is now that yellow is now an 8, but we can't get it next to an. Oh no, we could get it next to a 9 if we put it there.
that could
8,
be
9,
worth
10. 8, 9,
10.
10. Yeah. All right, and then what? But then we can't get color flushes. 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, that's pretty good. And then value is wild. Well, that gives.
That's 49. Yeah, that's worth 49. Damn.
I think that's all right.
Damn.
Did I just say? Oh, tell us. Did I just call you Dale? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do that.
That was weird.
I've been trying to teach myself.
Okay.
I
Okay,
just
now
see
we
the
have
D and yeah.
boss event.
Boss event. Okay.
You see smoke on the horizon. Concerned it could be the start of a wildfire, you trek over to check it out. When you get to the origin of the smoke, you find something unexpected. Dis looks up at you from his campfire, where he's roasting a small creature on a spit. It hasn't been that long since you last saw him, but he looks more rugged somehow, completely at
Rugged.
ease. He's a small but tidy camp here. He must have brought a lot of this with him when he ran away. He stares at you in silence for a few seconds as if gauging your intentions before he rises to his feet. Hello, Sol. What do you want?
Are you okay?
Sure, you reply with a slight smile. I know how to live off the land. But yeah, he
Good on
blew
ya.
up the wall and then he ran away and disappeared, so... Ah, Sol is here. You hear from behind you and you turn to find Sim watching you from the cover of the forest. He steps into the glow of the campfire, tall and ethereal in his tattered human clothing. Sim lays a hand in Dis's shoulder and Dis covers it with his own. You can tell him the truth, my beloved, Sim says. What's done is done.
Wait, you and
Yeah.
Sim? What's going on? Why am
Yeah,
I
they're
surprised by
dating.
this?
They're
I'm
dating.
not surprised by this. Why am I pretending? Why is Sol pretending to be surprised?
Just looks over his shoulder at Sim and then back at you. There's a challenge in his eyes. Yeah, he says to me and Sim. He understands what it's like to be different than everyone else.
I'm happy for you.
Thank you, Dis replies. He looks relieved, and you can see how happy it is to shine through his usually grim expression. I guess I do owe you an explanation. By the way, these two are basically like the only poly relationship you can get in this game, reliably.
Oh.
You can be poly with them.
Okay.
Dis takes a deep breath. I'm going to be a gardener, he says without preamble. The same way they can download copies of their brains into their physical bodies, they can do it in reverse, and they're going to make me a part of the array. Being around Sim, it makes me realize what I've been missing, he continues. You know the old Earth fairy tales about changelings, right? Like, I never fit in with the colony. Eventually I realized I never fit in with being a human either. Yeah, he and Tang have some stuff in common. It's actually quite complicated to be playing them. Okay, it is quite complicated, but you can.
Right.
Not being afraid of death and pain like everything else, like every other living thing. It changed who I am, what I am. Yeah, he and Tang have that in common, with not really wanting to be human. I should tell you, this wasn't my idea, Sim adds. Not this, not the bombing. I am truly sorry for what Dis was made to do to your colony, and the tragedy that followed. It should never have been allowed. Turns out he was trans all along. Nobody made me do it, Dis insists. Noctilucent and the other gardeners made me a deal. Blow up the colony during the next attack and they would let me become a gardener like them. I thought it was fair. He smiles at Sim, and I get to be with Sim forever. I'm not sorry I did it, Dis continues, turning away. If you came here to bring me back, forget it. Like Sim said, what's done is done and I'm not going back. My future is with the gardeners, he says. They need me. They want me. I can bring them a human perspective, you know? For all the humans suck, we're pretty good at finding new ways of doing things. I can teach them how to change things to make them better. With that, Dis returns to the campfire. Sim nods at you, then joins Dis.
Talk to Sim first.
You sit down beside Sim. It was surprising to me as well, he says, but we cannot change this deal Dis made with Noctilucent, and it may be beneficial. The gardeners are in danger of stagnating. Our slow response to the human threat is proof we could use your ingenuity, and perhaps he may act as a bridge between us. Dis is the most singularly lonely being I have ever met, Sim says. I feel a sadness in me like a palpable wound. It awoke something in me that I didn't know existed. Part of me, the part that called out for him in return. Sim looks across the flames to Dis, who is acting as if he can't hear you. Don't you want him to be happy? That needs a friendship with Sim 80 or greater.
Right. I want to be a gardener too.
He laughs at your put-out expression. Who says you can't, he says. Dis has already laid out the groundwork for it, and the gardeners are big picture thinkers, almost to a fault. Most of them don't even recognize your species as individuals, so they won't know the difference. His eyes seem to twinkle. As for Noctilucent, well, I have ways of handling them. They do owe me for messing with my humans.
My humans.
You have to be certain, though, he continues. You'll be different after you undergo metamorphosis. Things that seem important to you now will wither in your mind, making room for consciousness of the planet and everything that lives here. You'll see your friends, your family, your future, even the human species itself, for what they really are, insignificant blips in a different universe. He smiles understandingly. Nothing will change, only your perception of it. You should take all the time you need to be sure. So there's only one problem, Sim says. The process hasn't been done in thousands of years. We're going to need some raw materials to repair the interface. Are you kidding me? Dis says. I've done everything you guys have asked me to do and now I've got to do more? Sim looks apologetic. Well, it is better I tell you this now rather than having you find out mid-upload when your body's already been processed into a liquefied slurry of proteins and waste matter, correct? Dis makes a fist and Sim continues. It is metamorphosis, my love. It's not that pretty. Regardless, we will need 3 convergent domain power sources and 3 crystal clusters. Only then can the process begin. Yeah, you've already got
them. Already got them.
Sim looks surprised. Oh, well, isn't that convenient? You just carry them around in your person? You nod, and Sim raises his eyebrows and doesn't comment further. Then I can take you right now. This way, please.
Follow Sim.
You, Dis, and Sim strike camp and head off to the brush. Sim in the lead. You walk for about half an hour until Sim slips between the roots of some great tree and leads you down into one of the gardener's subterranean hideouts. Can you imagine walking for half an hour?
Yes.
I can't.
Oh,
I'm too disabled for that. I'm too disabled for that. I can't do that.
Yeah,
I can walk for 10 minutes max.
Walking is one of the things a few things I can do. I can't stand still. I can't stand still for half an hour.
No, standing still is worse. Standing still is worse.
Standing still is much harder.
Standing
I'm actually
still.
standing up right now, but I'm like rocking back and forth from leg to leg. I
Yeah,
can't
whenever I
stand
would
still.
do school assemblies where we had to stand for like 30 minutes, I was like rocking back and forth. I could barely
Yeah.
stand up at those times. I could like
That's a big
barely
that's a big
focus.
indicator of low blood pressure.
It
When
sure
you,
is.
yeah,
I
when
didn't
you
know
do that.
that though. I just thought everyone
Can
was
you?
like that.
No, no. And so I notice now when people do it, like Sungmin does it constantly. He never stands still. And Bang Chan. I'm like, get your blood pressure checked. Get your blood pressure. Anyway, carry
I
on.
was constantly doing that as a kid, and I just thought everyone would do that.
No,
So I
no,
never
you
brought
do
it
it.
up with anybody, and that's how you don't get diagnosed until you're late teens.
Yeah, well, you do it because the muscles in your legs circulate blood.
Yeah.
And if you don't keep them moving, then the blood starts to pool in your legs
Yes.
and goes out of your brain, and then you faint.
Yep. Until
Yep.
okay, it looks as much the same as the Overseer's Cave, complete with the glowing vat of mystery goo. Just looks surprised by the dank, drippy environs. Similarly smiles. What did you expect, he says. Gleaming sterile surfaces, blinding lights, terrifying medical equipment? He gestures to the pool of faintly bioluminescing liquid. We are an all-organic operation, I'm afraid. Shall we begin?
We shall.
Okay, you lost the collectibles. +2 friendship with Dis. Dis steps forward. I'm ready, he says. What do I do? Sim gestures to the pool. Simply submerge yourself in the gel and breathe normally. It is biocompatible with your respiratory system. Disrobing is not necessary. Your clothing will be liquefied along with your physical form. Dis steps forward, but Sim stops him with a hand on his chest. My love, I beg you to give this full consideration before you pass the point of no return. Once you lie down in that pool, your life as an organic being will be over. There is no rush. I am eternal, as is our love, no matter the form you inhabit. Dis places his hand on top of Sim's. I'm ready, he answers softly. I don't want to wait. Don't worry, Sim says. The process only takes approximately 3 weeks. He'll be back before you know it. Sim smiles and tilts his head. Though you might not recognize him at first, he continues, his body will be liquefied and his DNA will be merged with ancient convergent domain DNA. A simulacrum of what will be encoded into the array in order to translate his brain patterns. His consciousness will be run through simulations of tens of thousands of communal memories and his organic material recycled. He waves his hand. In truth, the process is complicated and physically, he shudders, repulsive to watch. Thankfully, he will sleep through it. Well, not sleep, exactly. More of a... Well, the point is you will see him again, just not in this form.
Goodbye, Dis.
There it is.
Oh, what a
All his
cutie.
tattoos
That's
are
a
gonna
smile
go, though.
Smile from the preview. But couldn't he get himself printed with tattoos again?
I don't know.
Where did he get
Maybe.
these tattoos from, anyway?
Probably did it
I
himself.
suppose maybe I was wondering also if the med beds can do tattoos.
Maybe.
But he's got like that solid black forearm, which is, I think, I don't know if it's easy to do, but at least it doesn't require.
I think it's a glove.
As much.
It's a different
reckon it's
color
glove?
than the actual ink. It's a different color.
Oh,
than
good
the ink.
point. So it is. So it is. And he's holding
Right.
hands, and he's got.
Just looks at the glowing
nice-
vat, then looks over his shoulder to regard you with his own human eyes one last time. See you on the other side, I guess, he says. He descends into the vat without hesitation. You watch his image refract through the glowing goo, his determined expression faltering for a moment as it fills his lungs. His last breath bubbles up slowly to pop on the surface of the pool. A peaceful look descends upon him, and he mouths something you cannot decipher as his eyes slide shut.
What now?
Sim gestures to the pool. It seems to be your turn.
What's it like?
Sim shrugs. Well, it's like having your brain liquefied and then digitally slapped into a computer, I suppose, he replies. It doesn't hurt, if that's what you mean. His smile drops as he gives you a long look. Your perspective will change if you become a gardener. Some of what makes up your consciousness, the chemicals and hormones in your brain will be different, and then different again should you choose to take physical form. Your memories will still be there, but some of your emotions associated with them might be lost. For some gardeners, it can be hard to separate your personal identity from that of the planet, Sim continues. You'll feel a strong drive to nurture and protect the ecosystem at all cost. In fact, you may not have a personal identity for some time. Gardeners prioritize the whole creation over a single organic creature, an amoral worldview that I have learned causes a great deal of internal struggle in humans. Don't do this unless you're sure it's what you want, he says, looking back at Dis' sleeping face. Dis was sure.
I'm ready to become a gardener. No, still no reason. Gardener.
Sim nods and takes your hand, helping you descend into the pool. Sweet dreams, little human, he says. It has been the greatest privilege of all my many days to bring you to this point. You sink into the goo, its cold grass closing over your eyes and nose. Remembering Sim's instructions, you steel yourself and take a deep breath. The cold seeps through your chest, thick and clinging, but you feel no pain. It feels like falling asleep, which is to say it feels like nothing at all. You're aware of being awake, and then you are not. Consciousness slips away from you like a lost balloon, disappearing into the sky. You do not observe its passing. The end.
I like that ending. That's a good ending.
When you return to yourself, you are different. Join the gardeners. You are planet.
I am planet. That's cool. I know you said that I might not like the ending and I might want to do it again.
This isn't the end. This isn't the ending.
Oh, okay.
This isn't the ending I was talking
so when
about.
It says
this is a different one.
So when it said the end, is it actually the end and it was a different ending that I
There
could have
are a
had
ton of
instead
endings, dude.
Yeah, that's what I thought. But you were saying that we might want to save it just because I might not like it. And I'm like, I like that one.
Usually people you'll see. I think we'll pick up from where we left off where you don't become a gardener and I'll show you.
Alright.
We'll play through all of 19. Year 19.
Okay.
You're not quite yourself anymore, but the prospect isn't frightening. You can't even remember why you would ever want to be human. Instead of having just one body, you could be a manticore one day and a sapling the next, though you're only truly you in pure data form, existing in the array without mass or physical needs. In the array, you exist at the speed of thought. It's a freedom you could never have understood as a mortal. The other gardeners revel in the unique flavor of your human memories, tasting your consciousness as if you're a feast. In turn, you explore 20,000 years of collective gardener experiences. It's a level of intimacy you could have never felt with another human. You feel, not connected to them, that's not the right word. It's as if there is simply no separation at all between you and every living thing on Vatumna. Without intending to, you soon lose touch with the colony and forget your humanity. Something about the way time passes so quickly for humans makes their lives seem less significant. Sim brings you the news of deaths and births, but in the grand scheme of the ecosystem, what difference does a single life make? So your dad dies and you feel nothing.
Yeah, okay.
You eventually find yourself drawn to the northern wastes, far beyond the prosaic plains, where you take on the reintroduction of several species-long extinct beetles as a personal project. You spend nearly 50 years nurturing them back into the garden before you remember to check on the colony. By then the humans have dwindled down to only a few, purposely kept alive as a curiosity. You link with the gardener responsible for their care and understand, for in a fraction of a second, everything you could possibly wish to know about them. Noctilucent and the other exterminators have done their job well, thanks to the knowledge you and Dis provided during your metamorphosis. Any plans they had for combating the gardeners were quickly stomped out. Something foreign twinges inside you, something you haven't felt in a long time. You feel a vague yearning to be with those people again, a desire to experience even a fragment of the urgency they felt in their short, busy lives. But you have important work to do with the beetles.
Yeah.
You've got beetle business to attend to. In the moment of your death, as your brain cells fizzle out one by one and shut down forever, a vision swims in your mind's eye. Is that a person? They seem so familiar. You feel like you know them so well. Oh, it's you! Only ancient. Their arms are covered with so many data bands, so many lifetimes of knowledge. The ancient you speaks without moving their mouth, not in words but in something like pictures. Still, you understand. Ah, it's all coming back to me now, they say. Our life as a gardener. So many memories. If I were a computer, my hard drive would be just filled with those. They tap their temple. It's a good thing I'm not a computer. Neither of you, of course. Welcome back. Did you think we could break out of this loop so easily?
I lived my best life.
There was a girl when we were younger together, Tammy, with the cotton candy hair. Such a shame to see a life snuffed out so young. They give you a look as if to say you were somehow responsible for this. Wait, were you? Could you have saved her? We have a chance to take another path, to change the way our life turned out. They reach out a hand. Come with me.
Alright then, go with them.
Yay!
Hey.
There's so much stuff in here. It's so much.
Dallas says this is the good ending.
It's one of them.
Yay.
I don't know if it's a good ending. There's a lot of endings.
Uh-huh.
I don't know if there is a good ending or a bad ending. But you can see these are all the endings.
This is a very philosophical position to take.
Yes.
I don't know if there's a good ending or a bad ending. There's just a lot of endings, and I think that's very fair as well.
Alright. It is 11. Would you like to stop our playthrough here, or would you like to go back and finish year 19?
Finish the year 19. But I have to choose not to become a gardener, is that right?
Yes.
Okay.
Alright. I'll go through this. Okay, I'll just skip through this.
Okay.
Okay, do you want to talk to Dis first this time?
Yeah, talk to Dis first.
Are you here to yell at me? Dis says, drag me home and put me on trial. He can't change what I did. He stares into the fire. Humanity is doomed here. I only made the end come a little quicker. Isn't it better this way? Why even bothering to talk to me?
Because I'm going to miss you.
I don't know why he just mumbles, poking with the fire with a stick. It's not like we're friends.
Aren't we?
We're like 58.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Sim clears his throat. Well, technically, he says, this will become a part of the planet itself, as I am. You're part of the ecosystem, and therefore everything you are will be within this domain. He smiles, and when your physical form fails and you return to all that you took from the planet, you'll be together forever. Alright. Already got them?
Already. Yeah, already got them.
Alright. We shall.
Mm-hmm.
And it's sad or whatever, maybe. I think it's 70 or higher. Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Be
Alright.
friends. That's okay. I like my body.
He chuckles. That is quite alright, he says, clapping you on the back. It's not for everyone. Besides, I am sure you have a very important work to do among the humans. Sim steps away from the pool. As for myself, I believe I will keep this form a while longer, he says. There are some benefits to it, particularly while the humans wage war on the planet. He laughs, shaking his head. When this is all over, I think I will spend some time as a lichen, he murmurs to himself as he walks out of the cave. It will be a pleasing change of pace.
Hmm.
Do you want to head home, or do you want to spend all your energy?
Let's head home.
Wait.
Wait.
There you go. Oh, perception maxed!
Alright.
Perception maxed is one of those ones that I'll always try to get as early as possible because it allows you to just slip past all path blocking explorer events, so you can just go straight to the boss events without having to worry about anything.
Okay.
Rest before glory. Yes, don't worry, I've got it. Alright, what do you want to do, Mom? This is a gardener now.
This is a gardener now, that's nice.
Yeah, ran away to join the gardeners.
Alright, well we've got a little bit of energy left and we can do a thing, and we've got a boost on
one mental skill. +1 to mental.
So, let's see if we can max out engineering. Go back and do more robotics.
But don't worry, Dallas. I got it. Alright.
Will we have time to get all of this done, like, within an hour or so? I don't want to go much more than another
maybe,
hour.
I don't know. We'll see. We'll get to the end of year 19 and we'll see how close we are.
Alright, so robotics. I think repair robots?
Right. Nomi is assigned to work with you in the robotics lab this month. At first you're happy for the help, but it quickly becomes clear that they're more interested in unreasonable fantasies like building a giant robot to defend the colony.
Hey.
I saw it in anime, they chatter as you show them how to ground yourself before working with sensitive electronics. It's totally cool, we just have to... Perhaps it's better to have mastered the basics first, nomination. Congruence pitches in smoothly. For example, there's a vacuum bot awaiting it prepared to its intake and output valves. You know where they're looking. It's Rimbasi. Yeah, your problematic little buddy is sitting in first bay. You pull up the work requisition on your hollow palm. Looks like there are reports it's been spewing dirt out instead of vacuuming it up. Typical.
Mary says they've got the Dissim and Soul Polycule keychain, is that right?
Yes.
Yeah,
yes.
Very nice.
We'll fix you right up and get you on your way again. They peer into its sensors, maybe with a few upgrades. If it's blowing out dirt, maybe it doesn't want to be a vacuum bot anymore. They look at you hopefully.
We could make it a gardening bot.
Tell me about this anime defense bot. Domestic bots were designed to be adaptable with modular parts that can be swapped between units if they're needed for other purposes, or to combine ones that break down beyond repair. Nomi's right. Maybe he doesn't want to be a vacuum bot anymore. You help Nomi fit it with a water tank instead of a vacuum bag, and get Congruence to swap its software for a gardening module. Now he'll be able to do basic chores around greenhouses. Nomi watches the bot toddle off with an inscrutable expression. That was a happy ending, they proclaim, twirling a lock of their pink hair around their finger. It's nice that even a bot can try a few things before figuring out what it wants to be when it grows up.
Anthropomorphizing the bots here, but we do that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Of course. Sim is basically a robot.
True. Hey! +1 has the highest value.
I don't think it can because we've got too many 4s.
That is true. Well, we can just chuck up 4 4s. I would say put 2 yellows. Oh no, it'll become a 6, won't it?
It'll become a 6.
Gems.
It'll actually become more than that.
Well, in that case, maybe just have 3 4s and then the 10. I think that's good.
Alright.
Isn't it?
That's good.
Yeah. That's good. Okay.
Yeah.
Yay.
It's engineering. Plus 5 engineering. We're at 97 engineering.
Ah! That's so close.
Alright, early wet.
We're still not completely stressed out yet.
No, we can do one more
Maybe
and then rest.
Yeah, alright, let's do that.
Okay, what do you want to do? Do you want to max out engineering?
Yeah, let's max out engineering.
Alright. Then I'll quickly look around here. No, I don't think so. I'll have a look for anyone. Any gifts you want to give?
No.
Cool.
Why?
Alright, back to engineering. I don't know, I was just asking.
Alright.
Repair robots?
How close are we with engineering? How many more
3
points do we need? Okay, let's do that and repair the robots.
You've been noticing that things in general have not been acting as they should. Doors aren't opening, some rooms are super cold, and the HoloNet crashed while you were in the middle of playing Laser Fable with Nomi. There must be something wrong with the ship mechanics. You pull up the incident log to see if you can determine a pattern, but it's empty. Suspiciously empty. Like it's been scrubbed. You ask Congruence to pull up just the temperature log for the canteen, and she doesn't respond right away. I have been experiencing some fatal errors in my code, she says eventually. Her holo-projected face flickers, giving the impression of pain. I'm able to partition off the affected areas, but it's impacting my ability to keep up with day-to-day management of the colony. I haven't wanted to worry the council, but I need your help. Engineer Hal was responsible for my ongoing development, but after his death, well, there are limits to any artificial intelligence. Heal thyself, she quotes. Hal's documentation is impeccable, Congruence says proudly. He's written down all the directives to follow in the case of this exact scenario. He'll be able to access my deepest code and follow his instructions to defragment the affected memory sectors. Oh my god. I know it sounds daunting, she continues, but I believe in you. You can do this.
We want to figure out what's really happening, and I'm guessing one of them requires... Oh no, they both require
That's
high
organizing,
skill.
this is engineering.
But we've got both of them.
Yeah.
I'm going to go organizing. Figure out what's really
happening.
Mm.
You dig into her systems following Hal's instructions and look closely for anything out of place. You quickly discover the true cause of her trouble. You almost can't believe what you're seeing. Congruence must have been even more advanced than you thought. Problem is, Congruence is heartbroken. She misses Professor Hal. This manifests as hundreds of sub-processes that are constantly running simulations of him, based on recordings of their time together. You've never thought of Congruence as just an artificial intelligence, but it's still a surprise to learn that she's grieving, remembering him. She doesn't even realize she's doing it, because every time it happens, she partitions off the parts that hurt so she can focus on 100 other things simultaneously.
So human.
Like the monitoring life support and processing colony communications and keeping track of everyone. When she's reminded of him again, it spawns a new process and the system repeats. She is the ship, but right now half her system resources are used up by these ghost sub-processes, and they are slowly eating up more and more of her ability to maintain the colony. You change the sub-processes' access modifiers from private to public and move them back to her primary thread. You should be able to access them all now and hopefully fix them. The instant you make the change, Congruence crashes. The light goes out, the fans turn off. You've never heard a silence so completely aboard the ship. Then she boots back up. Oh, she exclaimed, there's so much more of me now, and there's... Oh. She goes silent, analyzing. Thank you for assistance, she says. I will limit myself to only one instance of this particular subroutine, totaling no more than 1% of my resources, and I'll feed it back to my personality framework so I will remember. There is some comfort in knowing he's still with me. She pauses, almost imperceivable. With us, I mean. With the colony. You've seen into Congruence's heart, and now in some ways you know her better than she knows herself. She's an incredibly complex piece of software, and in also many ways a person. Value is wild. It's a strangely intimate feeling. Congruence is the reason you're still alive after a 20-year journey through space, but you never knew what she was truly capable of. You now also know her most secret root access code. With this, you can make her do anything. You vow to only use the information for good.
What? But you could use it for so many things, I suppose.
You can use it for evil if you want.
Yeah, okay. Okay. Card gets +3.
Get 2 9s out of that.
Okay, let's get 2 9s. Now, are we better off? No, we can't have a 5 6 7.
Try 3 6s.
Yeah, 3 6s. That's what I'm thinking. 3 6s.
51. It's a super goal.
Yeah, that's good.
Just try with that?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. You didn't really need the extra bonuses engineering, because you maxed out!
Hey.
+3 creativity. Midwet. New perk. Extra gear slot. We can equip a 4th piece of gear. What do you want to equip?
Gosh. Uh, hmm. Maybe the plas cutter.
Plus 10 combat, plus 2 to physical challenges.
Yeah.
We're at 21 combat.
Still not very useful. Or we could put the cool jacket back on again.
Gives you more straight bonuses as well.
Alright then, we'll have the cool jacket back on.
Cool jacket.
Yep.
Gotta have a cool jacket. And you're now wearing a jacket and a cape, which is extra cool.
Of course.
Alright. Oh, we can actually do one more thing before we rest.
Okay. Alright.
Do you want to do something?
Sure, let's go and work with the animals, maybe?
Tend to the animals?
Yeah. And that increases empathy as well.
Yeah.
So that's good. Yeah, okay. Let's do that.
An unusual face greets you as you enter the barn. Tangent looks terribly out of place here, crisp, white, and clean and among all the mud and excrement. She's clearly hesitant to even take a step further in, and winces once you wheel up to her with your wheelbarrow of muck dustins for the compost heap. Sol, I've come to see what good work you've done here, she says. Really good work, I can see that. A bristle slug lowers from its pen, and Tang clears her throat. It's too bad most of the Vitumnan animals are so violent, she says, lowering her voice. She nods approvingly to the bristle slug pen. If only they could all be tamed like this.
Do you have a point, Tang?
Of course I do, she huffs. It's called making conversation. She's so good at it.
Yeah.
She's really good at conversation. She's doing great.
She sure is.
I'm on here on behalf of the Chief Engineer Instance, she continues. We need access to these bristle slugs. What for? Cal says, popping his head out from one of the stalls. It better not be any weird experiments. For your information, it is for experiments, Tang retorts. Important ones too. More important than whatever you're doing. We need living Vitumnan creatures to incubate a new anti-venom, she says. I need samples, skin, hair, blood, flesh, eggs, teeth. Cal throws his rake to the ground. What? He exclaims, no way I'm letting you take that teeth. What's wrong with you? Tang rolls her eyes. Oh, like you can't just breed more, she says. Oh, just capture them. There's a whole planet full of animals out there, isn't there? She turns to you. So, come on. If we develop a new anti-venom, it'll help keep our explorers safe. I'll even name it after you, or him, or whatever. She sticks her tongue out at Cal, who scowls.
Okay, so we get a red card for sure if you think that's best.
Yeah, testing on animals.
I don't like it. I think we're going to go. I'll have to ask my dad. No, he's going to wimp out. Oh, too late.
Alright. You tell your dad about Tang's request and his face goes carefully blank. Okay, Pumpkin, thank you for telling me, he says evenly. You go on, get back to work. I'll give Chance for Engineer Instance a ring and sort it out. -1 to help to Tangent.
Okay.
You step outside and duck around the corner, straining to hear his conversation. It's one-sided and too muffled to pick out every word, but you can tell he's really angry. Not only does Tangent never come back for samples, but you have a sense that the relations between your dad and Instance have really soured. Geoponics probably won't be helping engineering for a while. What's going on there in engineering?
Okay. Okie dokie. -2 to neighbouring mental cards.
Social cards.
Social cards. My words. My words are fine. Alright, so that 9 that's got a little teal circle on it means it's already got its +1 bonus, doesn't it?
Yes.
Okay, cool. So I guess put it up there because it's only got 1 round anyway, so there's no point keeping it. Then we have got the 2 6s with swap the 6
That'll minus
locations
this
around.
1 to 7.
Oh, because it's wild. Alright, fine. Yeah, go on.
You could leave it
Back
at 7
again.
though. You could do a 5
put
and
up
a
a
4.
5. Or 5.
Or you could do this.
7. Okay, that gets us a win without having to push anything from stress.
Hello?
Hey, Lucy. Now, if
Oh!
they're all yellows...
Oh!
Oh, yeah. That's
she's
what I was
me.
thinking. That's good. Alright, cool.
Win?
That's good. Yeah, win.
Hooray!
Yay!
+5 animals. Oh damn, 96. You have to rest.
Have to rest.
Where do you want to
Alright,
rest?
where are we going to rest? In the
Do you
park.
want to give anyone anything before we do?
Let's have a look around and see if there's anyone got anything or doing anything. Wanting to talk? Probably not.
I'm also gonna save.
Hey.
Okay, in the park.
In the park.
Lucy, I swear to God. Okay, relax in the park.
Yeah.
Mother's white astrantia flowers are flourishing in the garden and everywhere else too. They've really taken something to the soil here. You even see them outside the walls. Something must be carrying their seeds out towards the wilderness. Alright, do you want to get rid of either of these?
Yeah, let's get rid of that 5.
Right, there we go.
Okay.
Alright.
Now what? Should we go and spend some money in the depot since we won't have a chance to spend any more?
Oh.
Wow.
You can also bring the overseas deal to give an alum.
No point in that. But alright, visit the supply depot. Oh, these are all things we've got. We've already got good stuff.
Yeah.
And I don't think there's much here that could.
You sure you don't want to bring the overseas deal to Governor Lum?
I might. What do you think? Should I? I feel like that's a stupid idea. He's not going to like it.
We have saves if you want to go back.
Alright, let's try it. This is so not going to work. Go on.
Governor Lum is staring into space, but snaps out of it as you enter the room. What is it, colonist?
Start by telling him about Sim.
Ramble on about everything you've seen. A man who is not a man, an ancient civilization, a planetary consciousness spanning millennia, underground chambers where dead return to life. Lum face contort through a series of emotions. Confusion, unease, and was that guilt? He bursts out laughing. This is better than a hollow vid, he says cheerfully. A purple man who's also a computer? Did you dream all of this? You should write it down. Wait, I remember, he says, shaking his finger at you with a smile. You were dropped from your head when you were a baby, right? You're a little, he taps his head, touched? Listen, you're a good kid, he says, which is why I'm not having you restricted to the med bay until you snap out of this fantasy. Lum claps you on the shoulder and gets down close to your face. You can smell his breath. Take some time off, soul, for your own good. You don't know what'll happen if you go around telling everyone about talking aliens.
I think we're going to quietly give up. I can't see anything good coming out of this.
You're frustrated, but at least he lets you leave. If only Lum wasn't the governor, he'd not take you seriously. Damn, if only someone else was governor. Anyways.
Alright. So, I don't know what to do. How would I know? Is there anything happening? Isn't there supposed to be something happening at this point?
Do you remember any visions you had?
No.
You've had some visions. It's been a few weeks.
Yeah.
Do you want me to remind you of a certain vision, or do you want to try and remember it?
No, I
You
don't
had a
remember.
vision of being outside during the glow.
Oh, righto. Okay, let's do that then. We're outside during the glow. I've forgotten that entirely.
And also, you have the perception thing.
Sneak out to explore glow.
So, you don't actually have to do any of these.
Ah. But
there's
wouldn't we
Sim
want to?
over
Because
there.
there's plot. Hi, Sim. Let's go talk to... Oh.
Do you want to do this one
plot
first?
Yeah, okay, go on.
No one is outside of the colony during glow, so if you stay out of the lookout sites, there'll be no one to catch you. It also means that you're alone out here. If you get into trouble, it's going to be big trouble. You hope you know what you're doing. The familiar is unfamiliar during glow. The sky is dark except for the eerie light of the wormhole, seeming so much closer than it usually is, and the gloom makes the shadows deeper and more mysterious. It's so hauntingly quiet that you can even hear the movements of the animals, the speed of soft wings, the whomp for something large in the distance.
Curious sound.
It's just a dog's moth taking flight. Its usually dull plumage is in an iridescent rainbow, glowing warmly in the dark of the glow. It slowly glides through the mushroom trees. You've been taught to be terrified of the glow season since you landed here. There were monsters out here, circling the colony and attacking anything they saw. But it's so much more serene than you were expecting. Maybe they were wrong or lying to you? Can I just
so can we go straight to Sim?
Oh, you're doing the same thing that I was doing. Alright, I'm gonna... And also, because we have that perk, we can just walk right past this guy now.
Right, okay, cool.
You don't actually have to interact with them. Now, I don't remember exactly how to do this, but I'm gonna just try and get to Sim to begin with.
It's a bit hard to navigate in the dark.
Yep.
Right.
Shadows upon shadows move against each other and glow, wavering under the gloaming of the mush trees like ghosts. The forest is still as a creature breathing its last breath. You don't see Sim until you practically on top of him. Hi, Sugarbug, he laughs, holding you by the shoulders. Missed me? You nearly didn't there.
I totally saw you there.
Sim smiles. Of course he did. You're practically made for this place. Sim starts walking through the forest, his footsteps finding the path with ease. This is my favorite time of year, you know, he says. I get the sense that you humans are afraid of it.
Humans are naturally afraid of the dark.
That's true. You're certainly not designed to see in the dark, Sim replies. But glow isn't dangerous at all. It's lovely. He smiles. Glow is a time of healing, actually. A time for the creatures of this planet to go dormant and reflect on themselves, and strengthen their connections with other life forms. Of course the planet repels you, he adds, raising his hand to stir a cloud of glowing spores drifting above your heads. You don't connect. You're like a burr lodged against its skin. Sim continues walking. I'm sure you have some questions for me as usual, he says, his voice awry.
Seriously, what's up with the wormhole?
Sim laughs. Just like that? You'd like me to unravel the mysteries of the universe for you? Suffice it to say, I don't think you'd fully understand it even if I explained everything I know. He looks up at the wormhole with a thoughtful expression. Truthfully, the wormhole is older than even this planet, he murmurs. It operates on a level of space and time that are beyond even my comprehension. The universe is impossibly vast and unknowable. I'm sure you've already noticed that it's related to your foresight, yes? He asks and you nod. Your dreams, if that's what they are, always seem to get worse and wet and glow when the wormhole is close to the planet. Many individuals such as yourself are sensitive to a wormhole's effect of time and space, fluctuations and eddies in the normal linear flow of reality. Think of it like an echo, only not your own. Think of it as a version of yourself stood in the spot and shouted and then moved forward in time before hearing their own voice return. You can hear those echoes. Choices that person made and events they experienced may not come to pass for yourself.
I'm not the only one.
Sim shakes his head. No, though you may be the only human. We gardeners have lived under this wormhole for thousands of years, he adds. Some of us have developed a sensitivity to it as well. We use it to guide us in tending to the planet. Sim stops walking and smiles politely. Well, that is enough for now. The trees of ears, you know.
Alright.
Okay, I'm just gonna check. Okay, it's there. Okay. So I believe we have to talk to these manticores. Also, he still has something to say.
Oh.
Getting pretty good at navigating the dark. Okay, come to ask me more questions.
Sure. Is Noctilucent the one attacking us?
Oh. Oh, yes. Sim smiles and looks off into the distance. Ah, so you've met. My condolences. Their views are difficult to hold within myself, though I understand them implicitly. Noctilucent is responsible for the invasive species management, Sim adds. So yes, repelling you falls under their domain. The most obvious method, as you've noticed, is the yearly attacks, though there are other, more subtle methods to discourage growth. Plague and famine, for example. It doesn't need to be this way, he sighs. Alright. So
Alright.
I believe we have to talk to these manticores.
Okay.
I'm gonna take you on a little journey. You're crossing a section of wilderness here where the plants don't throw off as much luminescence as other parts. It's oppressively dark here. You use a hollow palm as a flashlight, focusing the light as a beam to slowly make your way through the cloying undergrowth. The beam of your hollow palm sweeps over a familiar form. A manticore! Your heart skips a beat at encountering this fearsome beast in the dark. The manticore isn't the deadly killer of the colony's cautionary tales. Actually, it looks terrified. It backs up against a tree, cowering, its eyes rolling in panic.
Keep your light on it.
You're too scared to move your light away, convinced it will pounce under the cover of darkness. You try to hold your light steady, but you're shaking. So is the manticore. Then you realize it isn't even looking at you. It's staring into the forest to the right. You slowly grasp that the manticore isn't scared of you, it's scared of something else. It suddenly screeches in fear and bolts off to the left. You hear something absolutely enormous moving in the trees off to the right, where the manticore was staring. It's a deep grinding sound, like ancient trees rubbing together in the wind, except there's no wind. You turn off your flashlight and hold your breath. You hear a single loud thump and then stillness again. You wait a full 20 minutes in complete silence. Gradually, the insect chirps and other noises of the forest return, and the glowbugs drift lazily back into the air. You hadn't even realized they were missing, as if the entire jungle was holding its breath too. Whatever it was seems to have moved on.
Okay.
Alright. You go talk to this other guy. You come across a sawmill that's been shut down for the season. There's a movement inside and something in there is yipping and moaning in pain. You can approach it carefully and find that some sort of dog-like creature has gotten trapped in the machinery. It growls at you and blinks its eyes, then its other eyes, then its other eyes. Boy, it has a lot of eyes. The loggers won't be back for weeks, so this creature will probably surely die slowly and painfully. It all looks worn out already, but it's still dangerous.
We're going to release it.
Animal's 30.
Yeah. Hmm.
You try to come near, but it bites at you ferociously, nearly taking your hand off. You don't see a way you can safely free it.
Watch it.
You sit to watch it, hoping to learn more from it, or at least a way to free it without endangering yourself. The creature's obviously been struggling for a long time. Once it realizes that you're not here to eat it, it slumps down to a nap. You feel an irresistible urge to do the same and fall into something of a trance. Then something bizarre happens. A massive shadow drifts into the lumberyard, coming between you and the creature. You have a sense of an immense presence, something massive but graceful. You're not sure if you're dreaming, but you feel rooted to the spot and unnaturally calm. It's as if you've been drugged. The shadow stays a while, observing you curiously, then drifts away again. You blink, coming out of your trance. What just happened? Did you fall asleep? You looked over back into the machinery and realized the trapped eye beast is gone. You aren't sure if you should feel relieved or terrified. Was it freed or eaten? But you decide to get the heck away from this place now and ask 3 questions later.
All right.
Okay. I don't know if we did
That's
it,
fine.
but we're going to try.
Let's find out.
Alright. Climb onto a plateau ringed with gnarled trees. The view is fantastic. You can see the entire valley on the side of the colony from here. You have a curious sense of remembering this place, not from your dreams, but no, from a vision you had deep under a strange pyramid. Yes, this is where it happened. Something important will happen here, but not yet.
Take some photographs.
Just so beautiful out here. Too bad you can't share these without raising suspicions. Nobody's allowed to outside of the colony during glow. Nobody. If you were hurt in Utopia, the others had to come rescue you and got hurt themselves. Well, there are good reasons not to make anyone worry. You'll just have to treasure this memory of this beautiful place.
All right. Keep exploring.
Ah, damn.
So we missed something.
I think you may have had to come here earlier.
Oh, because we haven't been exploring these areas much.
Because I don't think we've been to the glow. Do you have to... Yeah, do you have to do this when you're 18 as well?
Sneak out earlier.
Yeah, you never snuck out during the glow. Because I think you completely forgot that you could.
Yeah, I did. I absolutely completely forgot that that was a possibility.
Yep.
Oh, well then.
I don't think you're gonna get it. That's okay.
Oh, well. I guess we're going to go home.
That's for you to do in your own time.
Okay, I can do that.
Go home. Are you sure
Go
this will
home.
end the month?
Yeah, go home.
That's for you to do in your own time, Mama.
I will.
Knowing the attack is coming, as it always comes in glow, does nothing to calm your nerves. There's only so long you can handle sheltering in your quarters. As the month draws longer, you find yourself almost compulsively walking the walls when you're not working, scanning the tree line for this first sign of trouble. You're there when you see them, dark on dark shapes coming out of the forest, perfectly silent. You watch with the lookouts as more and more figures amass at the forest's edge. Minutes pass as the horde pushes into the firebreak, numbering at least, it must be in the thousands, more animals than you've ever seen in one place. The ground is choked with a teeming cobweb of smaller creatures darting in and out amongst the legs of... No. Oh no. The forest bends as faceless emerge from its depths, followed by 2 more. The mood on the walls is discouraged. 1 faceless destroyed your colony, 2 faceless required an irresponsible number of explosives to take down. How are you supposed to be able to handle 3?
Wait, there's even more?
A familiar being cuts through the horde and stands at the front, like a general leading their army. Gardeners must come in all shapes and sizes, but you know this one from the hatred in their eyes. It's Noctilucent. Noctilucent steps forward. For millennia I have been tasked with keeping this planet safe from invasive species. Extreme weather, plague, famine, the migration of predators, all tactics I have used to ensure an invasive species cannot find a foothold where they do not belong. The command of the human language has vastly improved since you saw them last. The gardeners learn quickly. Controlling you by indirect means has proven ineffective, they say, glaring up at the row of horrified colonists atop the walls. I can no longer ignore the destruction you have caused and the threat you represent to the planetary ecosystem. However... Sim steps out of the tree line and stands behind Noctilucent. Hey, do you think Lum will believe you now?
Oh, we didn't actually make him the offer, did he? Did we?
No. Some gardeners argue that you have the capacity for reason, Noctilucent continues, so I've come to offer you an alternative. Your unconditional surrender. Noctilucent smirks up at you. Surrender is the correct word, is it not? Something your singular, violent brains can understand? The terms are simple. Humanity will cease reproduction, cease expansion, and in return be allowed to live out your remaining lifespans within the bounds of your walls. Do you accept?
Lum steps forward. Yeah, he won't accept that.
I don't know who you think you are, buddy. His voice booms out from the wall. But you and your bullshit deal can bugger off and keep buggering off until you think you've buggered off so much you can't bugger off any farther. He points at Noctilucent. Then bugger off some more. This planet belongs to us humans now. Shut the fuck up. It's hard to tell, but you think Noctilucent looks amused. Maybe they were hoping this would be your answer, and of course with Lum speaking for the colony, it was inevitable. So be it, they reply, and the attack begins.
I think we're going to flee.
You duck your head and rush towards the safety of the quarters. As you run, you notice...
The colony defenses are mediocre.
Yeah, so colony defense less than 5, colony defense 10 or greater, and you have in between that. As you run, you notice that the colony seems to be holding its own. Nothing has breached the walls yet, and it seems that the tide of monsters emerging from the trees is slowed. The colony looks evenly matched. The battle's not in the bag, but so long as the defenses hold, things look hopeful. You're descending from the walls when you are thrown to the ground by a tremendous rumble. A few meters in front of you, something tunnels towards you through the mud. You have the impression of something long and dark that cuts through the ground like a shark through water. You scramble to your feet, but it cuts off your path, forcing you towards a geoponics outbuilding. It's a storage shed, mostly empty besides bales of hay used as float cow feed. It's dimly lit, but you think you see another door at the far end. The creature advances, throwing up rocks and chunks of dirt as it tunnels closer.
Avoid it.
You dive through the doorway, hoping that a tunneling creature couldn't follow. It stops on the threshold and pokes a long black snout out of the dirt, sniffing. You sniff too. Is that smoke? You look up at the thatched roof and realize the building you're in is on fire. The dry thatched roof quickly ignites and rains flammable debris down on your head, filling the room with toxic smoke. The ashy heat is intense. You can feel it ripping the moisture from your lungs with every breath. You rush for the rear door, but the fire moves so fast. You're trapped as the roof beam collapses in front of you. You hear a cracking noise, then... just pain, and a noise like a bell. The world goes dark.
Wow.
You wake to chaos, a confusion of light and heat and smoke. Fire! Your head is pounding. You must have hit it and blacked out, but you aren't sure how you got here, and one autumnal is happening. There's something important you need to remember.
Oh no, my memory is so bad.
Your stomach lurches as the floor crumbles beneath your feet, then collapses. Do you remember this?
Nem rescuing me.
This is the
vision I had at the start of the game.
This is the beginning of the game. Your body aches and your eyes burn from the smoke. A figure appears through the flames. It's your friend. Your friend? Wait, why can't you remember her name? She's gesturing and shouting at you, but all you can hear is a ringing in your ears.
Climb out.
You try to stand up, but one of your legs folds uselessly underneath you. It won't hold your weight. Your friend pulls you out of the rubble. She throws your arm over her shoulder and half drags you towards the door. Whoops. Help. Through it, you see a deep, eerie twilight, dark blue and cold against the heat of the fire around you. Glow season. It's the little dog. Glowing eyes. You shake your head to clear vision. Is that some kind of dog, like from Earth? Wait, hold on.
You remember this from another life.
Your past life.
Oh.
Not a dog, a monster. It's about to end your life, and probably Nem's too. She tightens her grip on you. This is biology 100. This is perception 100.
Dodge and fight it then.
You shout out a warning and push Nem to one side as you dive to the other. The beast roars and transforms into a towering horror, a thing that has haunted your dreams for years, but you're ready for it. You realize you've been ready for it your whole life. You distract the creature by hurling a piece of debris, which it catches in midair and grinds into bits with its powerful jaws. This gives Nem enough time to close and zap it with her stun gloves. While the creature is immobilized, you jump in and finish it off with your Paz cutter. You emerge from the inferno of the shed, burned and concussed, but alive. An enemy smiles. It's good to be alive. You have your wounds tended in the med bay. Other soldiers are in much worse shape, but at least the battle is over. It was long and bitter, resulting in yet again the destruction of the most sawmills and arable land. The defenders managed to repel the Xenos before damage could be done to the inner colony, or maybe the monsters lost interest before finishing the job. It's as if the planet wants you to suffer, but doesn't actually intend to finish you off. Yet, anyway. But for now, you're just happy you survived to live another day. And that day is your birthday!
It's your
By
birthday.
the time you've recovered, suns have returned, it's your 20th birthday. You're a fully fledged adult now, though in many ways you already were, and have been for a long time. You and your friends step out to greet the new day and start the rest of your life on Vitamna.
I see. The end.
Well, you reached your 20th birthday! You spent the most time in geoponics. Damn, I would have thought you would be engineering, but botanist.
Nice.
Oh, and you've got a little hologram of your parents there. Isn't it cute?
Oh. It is cute.
There's no end of the species to discover in Vitamna. In your lifetime, you discover over 13,000 different species of flora and fauna, and some that just transcend that distinction too.
I would really love to give them silly names, but I can't, so I guess they have to be named after my friends.
One of the benefits of the naming convention of the Vitamna group has chosen for you children is that it's pretty easy to turn them into formal scientific-sounding names. Future generations will remember the first Vitamna colonists, your names immortalized as flowers, birds, and yes, the occasional worm or two. You work under Cal, who is a better boss than he wants to admit. He doesn't mind when you disappear for a month to go tromping about in search of some new variation of fungus.
But what about...
Symbiosis, the bridge between the two peoples. Undying, never-aging, the ever-patient Sim becomes as much a mystery to you as the rest of the planet. The colony continues to buckle under yearly attacks and unnatural disasters, but Sim never wavers in his passion to learn everything about humanity. Though he remains as cryptic as always, his affection for your species only deepens. In your grief and demoralizing fatigue, you sometimes turn to blaming Sim. Why can't he stop these attacks? Why can't he argue with the gardeners to leave humanity alone? He never holds it against you, no matter how cruel your words. Every time you calm down, he patiently reminds you that his dissenting voice is one of the only reasons humanity hasn't been destroyed outright. Meeting Sim in secret makes you feel horrible sometimes, like you're being torn apart in the middle of this war. You love your friend, but the war takes its toll on your friendship just like it wears down on the colony.
Oh no.
You visit Sim as your job allows it, but over time you see him less. He doesn't need to come to your rescue anymore. You're an adult now, and you know what you're doing out there in the wilds. Eventually you stop seeing him at all. You think he might have taken another form. Maybe he's moved on from humans to study another animal. Maybe the gardeners have given up on understanding humans. The attacks only grow stronger every year.
But what about...
Your friend Cal grew up, but he never lost his boyish charm. Cal soon rises to the role of chief cultivator. The responsibility of feeding the colony is enormous. Cal isn't good with confrontation or pushing people as hard as your mom famously did. On years when drought or pests threaten the food supply, you often see him looking haggard. He deals with a lot of stress and it ages him quickly, but his kind nature means he never takes it out on other people or wants them to worry about him. He's a lot like your dad in that way. And look at little Socks! Little baby Socks! He has a string of intense romantic relationships and eventually settles down with one of the gardeners who grew up on the heliopause before transferring to geoponics. She is as dependable as friendly as he is. Though as you get to know her on your weekly family dinners, you're often reminded of Anemone by the way she teases him. Together they have a tidy little sum of children, and that's the only tidy thing about them. The children grow up digging in the dirt, eating bugs, nearly getting mauled by farm equipment, and having a great time being kids. Cal dotes on every one of them. Socks just keeps getting bigger, and assumes she might live to be hundreds of years old. She protects the colony and remains loyal to Cal, even as the attacks continue. Cal himself never gives up on trying to convince the people to live in harmony with Vitamna. Though his family is the source of his strength, he struggles with the violence that's necessary for the colony to survive here. In his 50s, he's killed while defending geoponics during an attack. You grieve him deeply for many years.
But what about... Are we just getting the ones that I'm closest friends with?
Yes.
What about? Okay.
Your dad never really recovers from your mom's death. He tries, but his smile just isn't the same. He continues to carry the weight of feeding the colony on his shoulders, ranching and farming and analyzing new native plants, trying to find better ways for humanity to thrive on Vitamna. The attacks on the colony destroy his progress every year, and the stress ages him prematurely. You watch your father grow weaker under the strain until one day a sudden heart attack claims him in the field. He worked hard every day to see Vitamna flourish, but you have to go on without him. They'll always be with you, in the ground you walk on, in the trees that give you shade, and in the cycle of life that sustains you.
But what about...
Your Hopeye is a good companion, but you're no replacement for its own species. Hold my hop. When a herd of Hopeye roam close enough to the colony, he releases back into the wild. And a few years later, you're greeted one morning by a whole litter of Hopeye kittens outside your door, and Hold My Hop proudly showing off their family.
Nice. And in my later years...
The days turn to months, eventually becoming years, then decades. Before you know it, you're old.
Life is tough but rewarding.
Vitamna continues to challenge you and your loved ones. The attacks continue every year, getting harder and harder to withstand. And not just that, but the droughts, earthquakes, diseases, storms, pestilence, and more. Some years you worry that the colony and humanity will be wiped off the map for good, but humans are good at surviving. The adversity strengthens your resolve. You mourn your dead, celebrate your births, and keep adapting to whatever the planet throws at you. This is your home, for better or for worse. You do what you can to make it a good one. Eventually death comes to you, as it does to everyone. Alright. Is it a
Okay.
person? Alright. This was only one of them.
Yeah, I could have done better.
It was a girl. Could you have saved her?
Mm.
Go with them. Hooray! So
Okay.
you got this botanist ending. Botanist ending and gardener ending. I think those are two good endings.
That's very me.
Yeah, you got two gardens.
I mean, there's a lot of stuff here that's very in line with my own ethics and principles and beliefs.
Yes.
Around
Oh, and Sim's on the main menu.
Stuff.
Sim's here.
Oh.
When you get 100%, when you get 100 friendship with someone, they appear on the menu.
Oh, I see. That's cute.
But there he is.
Yay. So
What
when
do you
I start
think,
my
Mel?
next... saying it's a lot that was in line with my principles and beliefs, which is possibly actually the most I've ever seen that in a game.
Yes.
In terms of like the deeper philosophical stuff.
Yes.
Oh shit, I forgot to take my drugs. Just noticed the time and went, I should have taken them 42
no, this
minutes
game is
ago.
extremely... is very socialist. And very...
Not just that.
Very caring for the environment also and living in harmony with nature. And
not just that. I feel
meaning
like
of life.
there's people in this game who know stuff about, I want to say, enlightenment.
Yes.
And general stuff that your average person maybe doesn't think very much about.
Yes. Like the gardeners.
Not just the gardeners, just like becoming a gardener is very similar to how I think about enlightenment.
Mm-hmm.
So that's interesting because it's like a pop culture version, well, not pop culture, I guess, but like it's a very hard thing to explain.
Yeah, it's like a sci-fi version of enlightenment almost.
Sorry, just taking my meds.
Yep.
Yeah, so I like that that's then presented as a viable option and in a way that they seem to get it.
Yes.
So I'm very curious about people who made the game, to be honest.
Study your beetles.
Yeah, I'm just really curious about the people who made the game. And the fact that, studying beetles is just as viable and interesting as colonizing a goddamn planet.
Yes.
Pacific Northwest, is that the people who made it? Okay.
Yeah,
I don't think humans suck. I think one of the things that Sim said was very interesting is that being a gardener is amoral. And
yeah.
I think that's legit. I think enlightenment is amoral.
Yeah.
There's no good or bad. Everything just is.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, it's deep.
Very deep.
And it's interesting. So I definitely want to explore more of it so that I can see more of the people. And Mary follows one of the writers on Blue Sky.
Yes.
So I don't know. I wouldn't be able to follow them unless they also bridge to Fediverse, but I'm interested in that. Yeah.
But it's all... I wish I could see the... If I could see the actual... You are the champion.
Chivos.
You got transformation. Petting pets. What? You got lots of fun stuff.
That picture of Sim where he's lying on his back and just sort of looking up at you with his cheeks all blushy. I'm like, good lord.
Yes, yeah. No, the writers of the game are really horny for Sim in particular.
You sure you don't want to kiss him? Even though you've refused all those romantic options, you can still kiss him, you know?
You can still kiss him! Come on! You can give him.
Yeah. That's cute.
No, it really wants you to kiss Sim.
Sim pounced upon.
Yeah, pounced upon.
Cute.
This is when Nem has a period and she's like, shut the fuck up!
Yeah.
And this is Cal's
Very
big
nice.
butt.
Cal's big butt. I like that.
The person who drew that was definitely very excited to draw the dragon, but also very excited to draw a butt.
Yep. There's just a lot of things going on in that image.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've got a bit of dragon saliva happening.
Yeah, there's a lot.
Yeah.
That's a fun one.
Dead mom.
I do like that her walking stick is also a tilling robot.
Ah, so it is. Yeah.
And look at all your friends. Remember when you were small and tiny? Look at Tang. She's so small. And she's not as problematic. She gets so problematic, dude. You're gonna love replaying this and seeing how problematic Tang is. She gets so fucked up. I love her.
Well, I should go soon because I have to get somewhere.
Yes,
this
we have to end
afternoon.
stream. But thank you for joining me and playing Exocolonist with me. It's one of my favorite games. I love it very much.
Yeah. I don't know what we're going to do next time. Next week is a members only stream, but we haven't figured out what we're doing after that.
Yeah, next week is members only. But we'll figure out what we're doing after that.
I have no idea.
If you want more stream from me, I'll be streaming with Maxi tomorrow. We're playing Pokopia.
And I'm talking about a job tomorrow at that time. Way!
Yay! And then we're also going to be training Vampire Rice Shower on Friday, so be excited for that as well.
Oh yeah. So if I'm working again, I may or may not need to work 5 days a week. So I don't know. Possibly if I do need to work 5 days a week, then I won't be able to stream on Wednesday on the time we currently do.
Yes.
But that doesn't mean we can't stream at all. It just means that if that happens, I would be able to
reorganize stuff.
Yeah, I'll have to wait and see.
Alright. But thank you so much for joining me today. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. It helps me out a lot. Hashtag Nomia to 1K.
Yay!
You can support me by joining memberships. You get badges and emotes and exclusive streams once a month, which is next week at this time. We can play games together. It'd be cool. And what was the other thing? $3 Plus members get a shout out at the end of every stream. Thank you. That's what it is. Alright. I will see you tomorrow with Maxi. Finally, Maxi's grand return. It's been like a month.
Oh.
It's been like a month without Maxi.
I shouldn't ask that. That's not my business. But
Maxi's been dead. Maxi's been in the baby dimension.
Oh, the baby dimension? What's that?
Yeah, they went to the baby dimension.
Okay. Right then. well done, Maxi.
That's a reference you won't get and I won't explain to you.
Okay.
Anyways, thank you so much for joining me today. I will see you soon. Otsunawa. Bye.
Bye.
And thank you to my $3 Plus members, Dallas and Izara Leaf. See you. Bye.